She screams in silence, a soul in right penetrating through her mind. Wait for the sign. Smash the silence with a brick of self-control. Locked up. Are you feeling like a social tool without a use? Scream at me until my ears bleed. I'm taking heed just for you. She's figured out that all her doubts are someone else's point of view. Wake up, it's time to smash the silence with a brick of self-control. Are you locked up in a world that's been planned out for you? Are you feeling like a social tool without a use? Scream at me until my ears bleed. I'm taking heed just for you. Are you locked up in a world that's been planned out for you? Are you feeling like a social tool without a use? So scream at me until my ears bleed. I'm taking heed just for you. Scream at me until my ears bleed. I'm taking heed just for you. Shouldn't end like that. Dum, dum, bam, bam. I don't know why I ended it like that, but I did. Hey, this is Bad Advice with Brian. Normally, this is a Monday night live stream. This is normally a Patreon exclusive live stream. But the first of every month, the first Monday of every month, I usually do it for the Gen Pop. That's you people that are not Patreons of mine. Welcome to the show. And we're doing it on Tuesday because it turned out I had plans yesterday. I had forgotten about it. So I'm on tonight doing Bad Advice with Brian. Welcome to the show. And tomorrow I'm doing Beer and Songs with Brian. Please don't confuse the two shows. This is still me, still the same location. I often have a guitar on this show. I always open with some kind of weirdness or song. But this show gets into sort of advice giving and taking and storytelling and game playing. There's a lot of games in tonight's show. There will be prizes awarded to everybody that wins one of the games tonight. Think of it like an Ann Landers, if you remember that. Dear Annie, dear Handsome Heloise, Dear Ann, is that what it's called? Something like that. Only if the person who's giving the advice is a maniac who probably should not be around people. And you're starting to get the idea of what this show is like. Before I go any further or deeper into the show, we welcome the people that have never seen the show before and let you know that if you do want to ask a question, we haven't quite got to that yet, do go ahead and do that in the chat. I'm going to ask one of my usual mods. I think one of them is here. Dear Margaret, there it is. Collect those up for me if you could. Drop them off over at the event page. I believe there's an event page for this over on Facebook. They know who they are. Now I'm going to put the guitar away because before I go any further into a show that's based around the idea of somebody giving horribly bad advice to a bunch of willing weirdos at the other end of this camera and microphone, I have to have a little bit of legal protection in the form of a disclaimer. I reach out to my Patreons every week and I say, please write for me a disclaimer, if you will. And the rest, and anybody can go to that post and write a disclaimer, legalese, if you will, so that I won't get arrested. Hey, if Judas Priest can get off, so should I. And Rob Halford's beer is looking sexier and sexier every damn year. So I'm going to read this at the top of the show tonight. So if anybody takes anything I say seriously, because this is a show about giving bad advice, if they do it and somehow get injured, arrested, or end up in a Turkish prison, and all three could happen with some of the shit that I say on this show. By the way, as you can tell, this show is a little more PG-13 rated. I would maybe even R. We get into some serious subjects of human sexuality, the existence of crime and drugs and religion and weird political thing. You know, it's an adult based show. So if you're in the room and you've got like a 10-year-old kid, they probably want to, put them somewhere else. We'll let them play Space Helmet with the Ziplocs. See right there, that's a dark joke, but it's a joke. So relax. Don't really do that. That's the humor there. So I'm going to read one of these disclaimers. Two people wrote disclaimers this week over on Patreon, and the Patreon people themselves will not be surprised to find out who are the two people. It's my usual writing staff of Bobby Moncrief and Gary Pauls. Votes were given. 5 votes total were made over there. 3 for Bobby's, 2 for Gary's, which means that Bobby wins. I'm going to read his right now. I have not read this before. This is a quick one. I'm looking at it. It's only 4 sentences, whereas Gary's was a paragraph, and I believe there's an index. So no offense, Gary, but I don't want to read too much tonight. There you go. And here we go. It looks like I did peek ahead. It looks like it's written in the first person. Okay. What I say. Okay. I just saw the word I want to do these right. Without further ado, tonight's disclaimer written by the lovely and talented Robert Moncrief of the Maryland Moncriefs. Welcome to Bad Advice with Brian. Don't listen to what I say. Live in your parents' basement till you're 40, play video games, and smoke weed. Do enjoy the show, laugh, and have fun. All right, straight and to the point. I agree with all that. I'm not really a weed smoker, but I'm a bit of a drinker, as we'll find out here in a second. So change that one line to drink probably too much damn beer, and then you got something. Anyway, disclaimer out of the way. Let's get into the show. If I'm going to do a show that involves, well, let me say hi to some people first. Hello, Ferris One. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Bobby Moncrief, there he is. Hey, Jay Pastior, good to see you. Hey, Kelly Rose, good to see you. Hey, Clara Todd Scott. Oh, I'm sorry, Clara. Carla Todd Scott. And I noticed you said, got my wine ready for some bad advice. All right, good. Because I think I saw a comment earlier that you said something about, because I do peek in for some songs. All right, good. Carla, good. You know what show you're watching. And you are watching on Facebook. Oh, and I'll let you know this. This is not usual for this show. This show normally doesn't have a quiz, but because this is the Gen Pop version of the show, I am streaming out on Twitch. So, Carla, if you have a Twitch account, head on over there, because about midway through the show, we are going to do a trivia game. And there's going to be a prize, and you're going to win some free coffee. So head on over there. It takes 5 minutes to set up an account. If you don't have one, it's just the usual. Give an email. They send you an email back. You click on it going, yeah, you're not a robot. And then you get to have an account, make up a fun screen name. But try to keep it something close to Carla Todd Scott, if you would. Kyle Holmes, good to see you. Gary, and Dan Carroll Jr. Same to you, Dan Carroll. You looks like you're over on Facebook too. Paul and Becky just arrived here. They look like they're on Twitch. Bobby Moncrief just saying hi to us. Bobby, you're also on Facebook. You won tonight, Bobby. I read your thing. But you are on Facebook, Bobby. You might want to consider coming over to Twitch, because we are going to do a trivia game tonight. I'm going to need some help. Check your encoder settings, keyframe recommended. Okay, well, we're doing fine though. It looks everything's fine. Check my encoder settings. Like I have time to do that. Am I still broadcasting? I am. Okay, it's time to change the graphic on the screen, because if I am going to give out bad advice all damn night, I am certainly going to be a good sport and take some bad advice. Coming up here in a second, Fairest One, Jenny, heads up if you would. I'm going to need you to do the collecting of the votes, because, of course, I still don't really have any technology to make this work on Twitch. Let me go over to Twitch real quick and see what I can do. What happens if I click on that? I click on that, and then, yeah, but what happens? Okay, then I go like that. Give your audience a voice. Add to my channel. Well, I already did that, I thought. I already added it to the channel. Now what? Give your audience a voice. Yeah, I know. Configure. Then what happens when I hit configure? No configuration needed. Polls are right there. Report extension. I'm not going to report it. Do I just type into this box? What do I do? Whoop. Oh, I made that really big. The hell with it. It's gone. Okay. I'm gonna keep trying because there's something I gotta figure that out. And Ferris Wind says you got it. All right, tonight, because this is a Gen Pop stream, I normally do a shot where the people that watch my show regularly here at Bad Advice, I pick a liquor of your choice. You brought her. You lick her choice. And 4 different mixers with the liquor. I'm not a liquor guy, as you guys know. Well, I am, if you know me well. And it's like rum or vodka, or it's been whiskey. It was bourbon, I think, last week, right, guys? Or whatever week before. And bourbon is terrible, by the way. And tonight, I'm picking something which you all know what it is. Those of you who watch my show, you can see it peeking out right here. You can see the label already peeking out. Look at that. You know it's coming. This is like Jaws. Because it is the dreaded, the one liquor that even with no mixers is horrible, and I hate it, and sorry people from Chicago, but Malort, we're going to do Malort again. We're doing the anti-hero Malort, which was given to me by the lovely and talented somebody there. I think it was Sarah. It might have been Demita. It might have been Marnie. I don't know. One of the Chicago freaks gave it to me, and I love you forever for it. We're going to drink some Malort, and we're going to, you're going to get to vote on one of 4 mixers to go into the Malort. If you ever had Malort before, I have described it as tasting like licking the men's room floor at Wrigley Field during the 7th inning stretch. Malort. Taste Chicago. The bad parts. Malort. Do you have friends that you don't want anymore? Malort. For when your taste buds are having too much fun. Malort. For someone who needs a reason to kill themselves. Malort. This is a comedy show. And I'm going to pour it yet because I hate the smell of the damn stuff. Anyway, we got 4 mixers, 3 sweets, and, 2 sweet, 2 savory. No, 3 sweets, 1 savory. I went a little backwards. I kind of mix it up every now and then. I go sweet, I go savory. Last week, I think they were all powders, right? No, they were all solids. I can't remember what they were. But I got 3 things that are sweet, 1 that's kind of savory. And again, I'm on record, guys. Whichever one wins, I lose because I hate Malort. Malort is terrible. Malort is evil. You people that think it's not are, you're lovely people, I guess. But, you know, hang on. I'm moving around my screen here a little bit to be able to produce the show a little bit more smoothly. All right, let's see if I can make this go really big. Okay, I can. Good. All right. Hey, Lewis, good to see you. Okay, let me show you the 4 items, and you can start voting right away if you want, but please wait till I mention all 4 items. The lovely and talented Jenny, who's on here as Fairest One, will be calibrating. She'll keep track of the damn voting. I'm still safe from Malort. And you know what, Jenny, if you and I are ever somewhere where Malort shows up, and you get it, I'm gonna knock it out of your as your friend. Hey D, I'm gonna knock it right the hell out of your hands because I'm that's terrible. Okay, I got 3 sweets and a savory. Let's kind of mix them up. Our first sweet of the night is make sure my close-up camera is working. It is applesauce. Oh, it's one of these little guys where you screw the top off and squirt it in. We've done this before in one of the other liqueurs. Hang on, best by date. All right, we're good. I had to make sure it's been in the fridge for a while. I don't endorse brands here. I have no idea. Santa Cruz, organic, whatever. There it is, Santa Cruz. Applesauce in there with a Malort. That's number 1. Number 2, this one's kind of weird. Blueberry preserves. I said I have 3 sweets and 1 savory. The savory I'll mention next. Blueberry preserves, that's a sweet, but it's preserved, so there are chunks of blueberry in it, so there's going to be a texture issue with that one. The next one is our 1 savory. Although I don't know if you guys, do you consider mustard savory, right? Yes, it's salty, savory. Sometimes the savory things are good. Sometimes strong flavors are good. I'm giving you guys a strategy on how you can vote here. I don't want to do any of these. There is every now and then I bring out 4 things, and one of them I go, that one probably would work and it'll probably taste okay. None of me, because it's Malort. It's Malort. I don't know if you call mustard savory. This is Dijon mustard. I hope I'm Dijon. Dijon. Am I pronouncing it right? Is it mustard? Okay. Dijon mustard, I guess that's a savory. Oh, it's Whole Foods. Let me hide that. We don't go to Whole Foods a lot. That's our one savory. And finally, Orangina. This one has a bit of a story. We had a party here about a year ago. I can't remember what the issue was. And we have a cooler that you can often see in the other shot behind me. It's in the background. It's got plants on it. Probably don't notice it. And we haven't cleared that cooler out until last Thursday. And I thought it was going to be needed at a thing that the wife and I were involved with. Turned out we didn't need to use it, but there's 3 squirt sodas and cans, 2 bottles of root beer, and 3 of these bottles of Orangina. I have not cracked this open for a year. It has been in my backyard. It has been cooking in a cooler. I know it's made with real orange juice at some point. There you go. That's part of the strategy for tonight. I don't know if you want me to get some kind of weird level food poisoning, but those are your options. You can start voting right now in the chat. If you want to, gang, the lovely and talented Ferris one will keep track. Just start saying the names of them. Just go mustard, applesauce. You can say blueberry. We know that means blueberry preserves. Mustard, blueberry, or just say orange and apple. There you go. Apple, orange, mustard, blueberry. There you go. Those are your things, right? Yeah. If you just joined us, if you're watching the show for the first time, that's because this show is normally not available to regular folk. And that doesn't mean you're not a lovely, beautiful person, people. Does not mean that at all. It just means that normally I do bad advice. I used to do bad advice for the Gen Pop, and then I decided to make it an exclusive thing for my patrons, mostly because the show was getting very blue. It was getting kind of R-rated, and I'm like, I got to make sure the audience is watching this is down. They're cool. Don't do numbers, Jay Pasteur. I don't know why you're going 2. A lot of you are going 2. Don't do numbers. Because I'm not sure if Jenny, because I don't remember what order I held them up in. Jenny, I don't know if you can either. Jay says blue cow. Jay Pasteur, I got there, Nick. Neat. If you want to see this show regularly, come on over to Patreon. Become a patron of mine for as little as $5 a month. I don't do tiers over my Patreon. I trust people give whatever they think that they can. I have yet to divide you into various groups to fight it out for my amusement, but I might. I do have a method, damn it. Not a very good one, but I got one. Oh, you have a method. Oh, okay. She has a method. All right, cool. Oh, she assigned numbers. Oh, okay. Great. All right, great. Awesome. My bad. Thank you, Jenny. So come on over to Patreon for $5, $10 a month. Basically what you'd pay at Starbucks every day when you stop at the drive-thru on your way to work. Guess what? That amount of money a month, you get the world brought to your door. The world of a middle-aged man with a questionable background. No, I'm a professional entertainer. I try to make it fun and keep you guys involved. Of course, every little bit you give helps keep me as a talented, hopefully talented artiste out there in the world of entertainments. So consider joining Patreon by the end of the night, because next Monday, this show you can't see it. It's not for you. All right, I'm going to pour the Malort. A sentence which gives me chills. Am I going to smell it like I always do? Yeah, there you go. Annie Mayhem. Free Starbucks. All week? All right. Oh, Christ. Fuck. Oh, why do I smell it every time? Why? Annie Mayhem, you said you were Ellen, right? Oh, does it really? You don't go there often? All right, cool. No, you said what's your real name? I mean, that's your handle. Guys, if you don't want to do your real name, you don't have to. It's totally very, very cool. I'm counting. Hi, it's D. Okay. Anna Mayhem. Brian, is there any votes on Facebook? Are there? I will correct your English, damn it. I'm not. Okay, I will look over here and see. I'm at the Restream page. The Facebook comments are showing up on the Twitch chat. So, yeah, the Restream chat bot thing works at Twitch. So go ahead and scroll up to find any. Chat pause due to scroll. What? Screw that. Demita. No, I got it. You're Demita. They aren't showing up? Don't worry about it. Restream is not showing. All right, hell with it then. Hey, if you're over on Facebook, come on over to Twitch. That's where the show is. I've already threatened, not threatened, but said, I think Twitch is the place to be. I might just cash in this whole restream thing. I mean, I pay money so I can go to many locations on the internet, but 95% of the people just go to Twitch. That's where all the fun is anyway because of the trivia. Let's just call it a finish line there. I can't see how the numbers are going. Fairest one. If you would please tell us what I'm mixing with my Malort. Oh, I'm smelling it. I'm scared as to what it's going to be. I kind of know what I want it to be. I'll wait for the answer here. I'll tell you what I want it to be. Blueberry preserves, drink up. Damn it. That wasn't what I wanted it to be. I wanted the mustard. I admit it. I know it sounds horrible, but I wanted the strongest flavor. This would mask that flavor. It would blend with it pretty well. I'd mostly taste a weird mustard, a mustard with maybe a weird aftertaste. And I was ready for it. My mind was ready. None of the other three flavors are as strong, and one of them, damn it, has texture. I hate you all so much. Mustard was 2. Yeah. I have a little spoonful of this. No, I can't because I got to put it in my, I'm not going to because if I have a spoonful, I can't put it back in the jar. Right? Can't do that. Okay, I got a little teaspoon of it. Y'all see it? All right. Of course, it's not going to mix. You're about to see a man do a futile gesture. If I can quote the title of that movie about National Lampoon from a few years back. There we go. Okay, well, the berry juices are turning it purple. The berries, of course, are just dropping right to the bottom. How does one bring Brian some Malort next year at Bristol? Kyle Holmes, one takes the Malort and shoves it neatly up one's own ass. And if one can get through the Bristol security like that, I will take the Malort from you. Please rinse it off first. First bad advice of the night, Kyle Holmes? I think maybe. Don't bring me any, Kyle. 1, don't get in trouble for sneaking liquor into a Ren Fair. I didn't lick her into a Ren Fair. She showed up at the Ren Fair. The licking happened later. Oh, I'm on fire tonight. Guys, if you just joined us, this is Bad Advice with Brian, a show that normally does not stream here on Twitch. It's normally a private show, a show just for my patrons. How you doing, Marina Del Rey? Maybe Restream just doesn't work on a computer browser. I didn't have access to the chat until I switched to the app. Perhaps. I don't know. But you looks like you're on Twitch now, Marina, so you're here. You know that catchy Disney song, a spoonful of blueberry preserves helps a Malort go down. Robin feathering his bed has very little time to rest when gathering his bits of twine and twig. He might want to get shit-faced on a liquor from Chicago, and he knows a song to move the job along. Just a spoonful of blueberry preserves makes the Malort go through your body, possibly lubricating your anal cavity and the fruit making you have the runs. Just a spoonful of blueberry preserves will help your farts smell weird. I can't believe I'm about to do this. Okay, here's what it looks like. Let's show you guys the close-up. It looks like it mixed, but it didn't. The blueberries are just right there at the bottom. That's just various moisture from the preserves so that's nice. That's nice. If I were to take the blueberries out right now, this might be a good experience. But the thickness is in there. As you guys know, this little part of the show is part flavor. Of course, the challenge is for me to deal with a horrible flavor. But texture has so much to do with it. The worst cocktail we ever guzzled here on Guzzle Fo Shuzzle. Oh, and we do rate them, and we do name them. No names yet. I haven't asked for it. Was Relish and Mezcal was the worst one ever. We've had some pretty bad ones recently. We had ground clove and something, which was horrendous. I'm going to predict this one's going to be bad because it's Malort, and they're all bad. I wanted the mustard. I think that's why I picked it. I figured this will be great. This seems the worst because it's not sweet. The audience tends not to do the sweet things because they think might make it better. And this is so powerfully strong, it'll just destroy the Malort flavor. It'll blend with the Malort, I think, better than the blueberry preserves. That's what I was hoping you would pick. There you go. I just told you what I wanted. Damn it. So we're going to do one of these deals where we mix it. I'm going to do it in 2 gulps, maybe 1. We'll see how I feel. I'm ready to barf. I have never really barfed on camera. I've never barfed because of this. I'm not that much of a lightweight. Okay, I can't. The blueberries, see, look, there they are. They go ploop, and they're right there at the bottom. Right there at the bottom. Okay. I'm going to do maybe just one. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Bad Advice with Brian. I take the first bad advice of the night. It was, Brian, please have a Malort shot. Not really a shot. That's more than a shot. With blueberry preserves. Ooh. Here we go. Malort shot. It's in my hand. You can't see it out of the frame of this shot, right below the microphone. I know my voice is not as loud because I'm not near the mic. I'll move it over here. Sorry, guys. There. But I'm afraid. I don't want to do this. Every time I do this show, every time I produce the show, I think I'll just skip that tonight. They don't need to see that. No, not one blueberry, by the way. The next mouthful, I'll be chewing it. I might just get it on the spoon. Fuck you, Chicago. Just fuck you. I like Chicago. I never lived there. My wife's from there. It's a great town. If Chicago had LA's weather, I'd be hard pressed to. But, you know, LA's a cool town too, and I like LA. New York, I've been in New York. New York's a cool town. Tampa's a decent place. Atlanta's a cool town. Houston is all right. Sorry, Houston. Seattle's cool. Portland's really awesome. San Francisco's great. None of those cities I just mentioned invented Malort. It took Chicago. Talking's not helping. Thank God, though, I'm having this horrible shot at the beginning of what needs to be a 2-hour period where I talk constantly. Okay, I'm going to finish. If you just tuned in, guys, this is the Malort shot mixed with blueberry preserves. What you see at the bottom is like 50-50 Malort and the chunks of the actual full size. I'm going to try to throw them back in my throat. I'll be chewing them. God damn it. Oh, God. Oh. Every fucking chew. Every chew. Every single chew. Oh. I can't swallow yet. Yes, I love you. I'm just not ready. That's right. In the middle of my misery, I'm still going to make a joke. Oh, first of all, blueberries. I like blueberries, but they have it brought out some flavor. Misery loves comedy. It does. It does, Annie. It does, Danny. Does Demita. I get these fucking names right. Hey, softball dragon. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's do our postmortem. It was bad. It was really bad. It was Malort. The blueberries, the first part, helped a little bit. Shot name, fuck you, Chicago. How about I lost my thrill on Malort Hill in honor of Chubby Checker. May he rest in peace. Oh, it's bad because, okay, now I will say this. My table's too far away. Hang on. I like to kind of lean on during this show. I don't get to lean during beer and songs. I have a guitar in my lap, but on this show I get to kind of lean in like this. Yeah, I get to be kind of one of these cool broadcasters. I know, cool broadcaster on Twitch. Malort, nutmeg, and relish. You shut your filthy mouth, Marina Del Rey. How dare you? I'll tell you what. We've talked about this, and I'll bring it up again tonight. If you guys do some fob get-togethers, I know there's already been a few of them. You guys have done crafts together. You guys have met each other, lived in the same city. I think that's delightful. I've already said you should do a shot thing, a guzzle faux shuzzle moment, having some of the good ones and the bad ones, making your way toward the worst one, mescal and relish, but maybe Malort, nutmeg, and relish. Now that's cheating because that's 3 things, and normally the rule is a liquor and then a nap. The comedy's still working. Actually, I usually don't take a nap until, late. Anyway, so blueberries. Brian Con. I think it'd be called FobCon. FobCon. You put your guys' title in there because my name, I'm irrelevant. I'm just a figurehead at that point. Okay, 10 being the worst. Wait, is that how we do it? Yeah, and 1, right? We did it, 10 is the worst, and 1 is the best. The best one we ever did, put a pickle, could be named Chicago Dog, Kyle Holmes. That ain't bad. Maybe one of these weeks we will have pickle juice. I think we did, and I'm one of those guys that really likes pickle juice, so I wouldn't mind it. For the fan base, that's right. One of the best ones we ever had was rum and sweetened condensed milk. I don't know if the audience was asleep that night, but somehow that was the only time. There were like 2 other times where the thing was genuinely delightful. I like the idea of a Chicago Dog, Kyle Holmes. I'm kind of obsessed with that now. So that's a number 1. And I forgot what name we gave that. The worst, of course, was mescal and relish. Okay, now where do we fall with this? This one is not as bad as mescal and relish. There you go. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say that the blueberries did their job in cutting the Malort just enough that my lips and my tongue and my face did not want to leave my body and go in search of warmer climes, as it were. Hang on, I'm navigating over to the event page in case some questions drop off there. That's right, I have to plan ahead on this show. I have to do it with this flavor in my goddamn mouth. Wait, what screen am I on? Okay, I'm on that screen. Yes, okay, well, where's my event? Where's my event? Doodle-dee-dee-doo. It should be right there. Oh, there it is. Bad advice, Brian. Okay. Superhost. Ooh, what does that mean? Apparently I have a superhost in Facebook. I have no idea what that means. I go to the discussions tab. I'm not saying that you've added anything. Oh, Jenny's right there. All right, great. The claws. Okay. Okay. We'll get to it in a second, Jenny. Okay, so the worst one, the best one was rum and sweetened condensed. It was really good. If you have rum in your house and sweetened condensed milk, it's delightful. I think we decided it could have used like a third thing. I don't know, just cocoa, like powder, a little bit of chocolate syrup, something that could warm it up even. It was delightful. The worst, mescal and relish. This, so that's a 10. This is bad because it's Malort, so it's definitely 6 to 10. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The blueberry juice on the first part was fine. The chewing, the second part was horrendous. Every chew was me just imagining in my mom's womb chewing my own blueberry placenta. That's right, that joke happened. Hey, you're still here. How dare you judge me? Hang on, I got to do this. Still doing production stuff. Okay, so it's not a 10, slippers. It's not a 9. It's an 8. No, there have been worse. I do have a bobblehead, Amy. It's behind me. Not for sale, but fans gave it to me. Blue Placenta was my dancer name. You know what, Fairest One? Because it's blueberries, that might be a name. I think we just named the cocktail right there with Fairest One. I think it's called Blue Placenta. And I'm sorry if that name offends anybody. That's just science. By the way, I get points for how long I've gone before cleansing the palate. I'm going to say it's a 7. Did I say 8? No, I'm going to go 7. It wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought. I thought I'd do Malort because I figured the regulars would enjoy that, and the Gen Pop would go, oh, my God, this guy's serious when he talks about drinking horrible shit at the top of his show. Hey, how's it going, Danny? Hey, dude. I'm going to give it a 7, and we're going to call it Blue Placenta. Thank you, Fairest One. But I will now, guys. Here's to you. Let me know what you guys are drinking. I'm having a beer. Let me know in the chat. Here's the only rule about that. You cannot tell me what you're drinking with words. You must use only emojis. Go down and look at your emoji panel down there on Twitch or Facebook and drop it in there. If you're still on Facebook, we are going to do a quiz tonight. We normally don't do that for Bad Advice, because normally this show streams over to YouTube on a private link that only the Patreons can see. Kelly Rose is having a glass of ice water. She's watching her figure. She's driving later. She's at work maybe. I don't know, but she's being careful. Jay Pasteur is having a Rat Mandu. What's in a... Well, we'll talk in a second, Jay Pasteur. Have the recipe ready. Softball Dragon is having Irish whiskey. I'm assuming, right? Come on. It's pretty obvious what that is, right? Right, Dragon? Paul and Becky are having their... Wait, no. Becky's having... No, Becky drinks the wine. Paul's having scotch and soda. All right, I got it. Marina Del Rey is having fire apple beer. Fire apple. Hot apple cider. Oh my, did I get it right? I did, didn't I? I'm so proud of myself. Ferris One's having water. Or she's lactating. Scotty Got Duhati is drinking, Ashley Warner is having orange and pineapple juice. Hey, Ashley, come on, write that with emojis. Don't just write it. D is having what looks like a bowl of cereal. Del Rey says, yes, I got it right. Cool. Yeah, I know, it's rum. I said that right. You need therapy. We will give it for you. Kyle Holmes is doing white Russian. That usually, like a flag like that, represents the color white, and then white whiskey, coffee. Brian always knows when I lactate. Oh, God. Oh, I missed the memo. That's all right, Ashley. So, Ashley, go ahead and answer. Yeah, now that you've had some time to think about it, answer with emojis. There you go. Scottish flag. That's Scotch too. Either way works, guys. Don't worry, I figure it out. Rum is the pirate crossbones. There we go. There you go, Ashley. Orange and pineapple juice. Oh, that's delightful. That's a great combination. Better than when I just drank, Ashley. You came in a little late after I drank Malort and blueberry preserves. Why did I do that? Because it's a show about giving and accepting bad advice. Ashley, I see that you're over on Facebook, which means you're kind of missing out on a little bit of the fun of the show. Get your sweet elbows over. I didn't want to compliment another part of her body. I don't know this young lady. I don't want to be that offensive. Come on over to Twitch and find me there. There's a link that'll be dropped in here in just a second. If you have a question that needs some bad advice, yeah, go ahead and read what Ferris one just said. In the comment section, guys, right here in the chat, just ask your question. All you got to do, I ask that you put the @ symbol right before my name, Brian, and it should bring it up on the chat so I can see it a little bit better. You can also, hang on while I get my things all arranged the way I like them. Okay, there we go. And Ferris One will also collect those and jump those down on Facebook. I have a very quick question from Facebook coming from the lovely and talented Robert Moncrief. I have a Malort. What? Wait, when did he write this? 1 day ago. Okay, guys, I swear to God I didn't read this till now. You have arrived. Welcome. Golden Ivory 67. I love when people come in like that. Everybody has to do that from now on. I have arrived on all caps. Welcome, Golden Ivory 67. I think we're the same age. Bobby's question is, I have a Malort Christmas sweater. Okay. Wait, am I reading that right? I am. Should I wear it to my ugly sweater party Thursday? Should I bring Malort to the judges? Yes. Yes and yes. Bad advice with Malort, the answer is always yes. That's okay. I'll give Malort one thing. I'll give him 1 point here. In that any kind of bad advice that involves Malort, the answer is yes. If it's bad advice. Unless it's, wait, should I not drink it? Then it's no. because it needs to be bad advice. Gary, you should not only wear that Christmas sweater, but you should Winnie the Pooh it. You should go sweater up, naked down. You should have a little face paint artist make your thing look like a bottle of Malort. And definitely bring Malort with you to either bribe the judges by threatening to make them drink it, or make them happy by saying, "This is for you. You don't have to drink it." You're the that's who I thought you were. Oh, you said no. I thought you were my age because you're 67. But I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. By the way, that's a good look at what Golden Ivory just did. She did that in 4 minutes? Oh, you might have already had an account. I'm kind of assuming that you just signed up for Twitch. No, it isn't sad at all. They're just numbers. All right, fair enough. Then my apologies for assuming you're as old as me. So the advice there, first of all, let's drill down on this. And by the way, this is how the show works. We give some bad advice, but then we go off on little tangents for a while, and there will be some games tonight. We're going to play Shot Collar, Lie Detector. We're going to have a quiz, and we are going to play What's It with Brian. All three of those games have a chance to win. If there's a winner at all three games, I am out $30 tonight. Speaking of which, help me raise $30 tonight. Drop a little something into the hat. PayPal.me/Brian Brunchat. Venmo uses the same handle, Brunchat. The best way is to go to Zelle and give it a little something over at BrianH@BrianHowardComedy.com. Go to your mobile app on your phone for your bank. You probably see a thing that says send money. That's probably Zelle. It's the most popular service that does that. You're already paying for it with your bank fees. Don't worry. It won't charge you for your sending me a little tip. You already had an account. All right. Yes, you just jumped in there. All right. There you go. No wonder you did it so fast. I'm like, there's no way you can do it that fast. And I think Twitch has this delay. I think they do it so there's not hotheads. Somebody's watching they're somehow seeing it, but you can't see it on Twitch unless you are logged in. I don't know. There's like a delay to make sure you're not some maniac who, that asshole's doing a stream, I'm going to fucking, and scream at him. By the way, I do have mods here on my Twitch feed, at least, so they do have the power to boot your ass. So be nice, is what I'm trying to say. Malort equals 20 times more brygressions. You know what? I'm drinking a Stone IPA, basic IPA, and right now and this sucks. It's tasting very watery. Not because of the Malort, because I think the blueberry and the Malort together did something chemically. And I'm going to be fine. Don't worry, Golden Ivory. You seem delightful. Okay, so let's talk about the ugly sweater thing. We did a sweater. Remember, we did one for rescue here, and I bought one. One of you guys wanted it, but I want. I'll wear it probably next week. Probably not this week, but next week. All the streams I do right before Christmas is probably when I'll wear my my fun sweater. The kid, my daughter, has been very busy this week, and that's why the shows have been a little. That's why I didn't do Bad Advice last night. That's why there won't be a Cocktails and Craft this Saturday again, because I'm going to see a show that night that my daughter is in, and I should not show up there completely shit-faced on whatever cocktail we would make. But the Saturday after that, I'm planning a fun little cocktail and craft for all of us to have a good time. Another stream, it'll be here on Twitch, speaking of which. But anyway, so we did this ugly sweater kind of thing. A lot of you guys were involved. Few of you guys were involved. You sent them to me, as I recall. We had like 8 of them. You guys, I held them up. You guys bid. It all went to a good cause. Went to rescue. Well, half. I think it was a half-halfy thing because working my. This is during the pandemic. I think half went to rescue, half I kept. And there was 2 sweaters one that I really wanted, and of course I'm a bit of a beer nerd, and one with a bottle opener built in, and then a big old beer bottle, and the other one was reindeer kind of toasting, and I own them both. One of them I got, and one we just never got to, or it showed up too late or something. So I own both those. So the kid is singing with her high school chorus at a place here in LA called the Farmers Market. I put a little Facebook post up. A lot of you maybe saw that. If you don't know it, it's if for people who live in Seattle, this is our version of Pike Place. If people living in the East Coast, Bobby, this is our version of Lexington Market. Okay, not Harbor Place. Harbor Place is more of a touristy thing, right, Bobby? More Lex Market, more the old downtown market in Annapolis, only much, much bigger than that, but still that kind of level of charm and old-timiness and really cool. And they sang there. And they were supposed to show up looking holiday-ish. Now, we have like a Santa hat or two around the house. I know that she has some sort of PJ. She could have put a PJ top on that like had a ho-ho-ho decoration or something on it. She couldn't find it. Maria couldn't find any of her stuff. I found one of the sweaters. I found them both. So the one that she went there with was the reindeer toasting. So my daughter at her high school choral performance at a charming little outdoor place, all the other kids are looking beautiful, and she looked beautiful too. Don't get me wrong. Other kids had sweaters on too. But if you look really close at my kid, she was the only one endorsing reindeer drunkery. She said, if anybody asks, I'm going to tell them they're drinking cocoa. And I haven't really asked her yet. I don't know where she is. She's somewhere in the house. Anyway, okay. So the next question, let's go over here and look at the page where I believe the lovely and talented Miss Navin is working her sweet ass off on. Okie dokie. Okay, first of all, right below Jenny's post that she started 34 minutes ago is this statement: the claws of a mantis shrimp can accelerate as quickly as a .22 caliber bullet. I don't know where that came from. I don't know why that is there. That's the little critter that uses like a thing to pound, right? And it shocks the prey, maybe even kills it, and then they eat it. And I thought it was a crab. Is it a shrimp? I'm probably wrong. It's like it's the fastest moving like animal part. Like as much as I do this, look how fast I'm moving my hand, guys. Look at that. Man, a shrimp much faster. And why a .22 caliber bullet? Whatever. Jay Pastiora says, oh my God, she cursing. But this is Jay Pastiora. These are not my words. My fuck fuse blew yesterday at work. I tried looking for my fucks, but they left the building. I thought maybe they fucked off home, but they weren't there. And today I still haven't found my fucks and now don't know what to do. Well, you got to find some more fucks, Jay Pastiora. You got to find some more fucks. I could give you some fucks. That came out weird. Or did it? This is where I really need a sexy saxophone to play. And I need to do one of these. You guys hear the helicopter? Where are we? Not really a question, but did you have a bad day, Jay Pastiora? Wait, where's my chat? It was over there. Oh, I covered it up with that. I misplaced my chat. Here it is. There it is. Wrong. Okay, there it is. I tried to buy some, but they weren't anymore. But why did you have a hard time at work? I guess what I'm saying. Jay Pastiora, why'd you have a hard time at work? Can you rent a fuck? That's true. Oh, Marina, rent some fucks. Well, you can rent a fuck, but it's illegal in most states other than Nevada. Oh, I don't know how it works. I don't know how fast the nouns and verbs can make a joke that quick and that clever. It just happens. Is the ghetto bird looking for you? Well, we tried. No, they're not. Softball dragon. But I still want an answer from Jay Pastiora. What was going on? What was rough at work? You don't have to, I mean, unless it's like, something you can't talk about, in which case, all due respect, I'll shut my ass. Useless coworkers. All right. Yeah, but what do they say about you? We work in retail. Our fucks vaporized a long time ago. I worked in retail. Ooh, that shouldn't be making that much noise. Hang on. I got to get rid of that. Oh, I'm supposed to open this too. I'm my own producer, guys. All right. Well, I want to thank the following people, and I'll be thanking more people as the evening goes on. I want to thank Emily. I want to thank... that's it. Here's something kind of weird, and, well, maybe I'm not sure I want to tell that story. Is the leading cause of villains. I know. Look, and guys, as you know, I've talked about this numerous times here on the show. I am a very polite and pleasant person with customer service. You guys know I'm a travel guy. I'm on the road a lot. I have to be. I understand it's not the airline employee's fault. It's nobody's fault. Shit happens. Weather happens. Computers break down. Planes get flat tires. Shit happens. And it always amazes me, the videos you see when you go to the YouTube channels of people losing their mind about getting on or off planes, or getting too drunk to get on a plane. Now, I like me a beer or two, as you guys know, and I have gotten on a plane drunk before. I have. I did not get off the plane and get into a car and drive. I do it when I know that I'm getting picked up at the other end. At least that's the story I'm sticking with. I need bail money? Oh, no, you're talking to each other. And for you people watching the show for the first time, yeah, this is pretty much the structure of it. I'm literally just background noise for the chat. But I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, exactly. Everybody should have to do that. Who am I talking to? That's Marina. Now, here's the thing, though. I'm going to pop a few bubbles here, a little balloons here. Take it with a grain of salt or a dash of Malort. I worked in customer service, too. Everybody in customer service here and bitching and moaning about the certain customers. Not all of them, certain styles of customers. Certain styles of customers will bitch and moan about the employees. So the point is that there's this crazy back and forth, and both sides are kind of weirdly pitted together, and shouldn't be the case, but is. So every time you think that maybe you're complaining about a customer, please remember, and this is me just, trying to find a level playing field, okay? That they're probably bitching and moaning about you. I know for a fact somebody complained about me when I worked at, where did I work? GNC. You guys remember GNC? If you don't, you're too young. We sold, I told the story last week about inositol, remember? Walmart Retail Pharmacy. Karens. Yeah, they're Karens. Plural, not possessive, apostrophe S. It does still exist. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. Hey, a little programming note. I'm going to drop this a few times tonight. We're doing beer and songs tomorrow night. So 2 nights in a row, I'm doing shows roughly the same time. Not roughly, exactly 5 p.m. Pacific. Tomorrow night, super special secret guest. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. I'm going to allude to it probably tomorrow during the show. Keep that in mind. Tomorrow, a special guest will be joining us for probably the last third of the show. If I had $1 for every time a guest told me they are going to get me fired, I'd be rich. Really? I mean, rich? I mean, that's quite the statement, fairest one. Yeah, special guest. What's considered rich these days? 6 figures? $100,000 a year? Is that rich? I don't know. What's rich? I don't even know. I did work at GNC. Yeah, I worked at GNC. My second day at work, I'm just out there chit-chatting with a customer. I'm leaning on a counter like this, not a counter, a shelf with all the tomato sauces and pastas, and because they sell like health foods and stuff. And then they had a food department and a pill department. And while I'm talking to the guy, I'm like leaning. The shelf gives way, smash goes everywhere. The manager comes back from her little break, sees the mess I'm trying to clean up, and I'm like, oh, it's like the worst. That might have been my first day, the worst first day ever. And I told her what I was doing. I was just chatting with a customer, and I leaned on the shelf. Oh, really? I'm trying to be personable. I'm trying to, do the job well and be an upstanding bloke. I'm a big bloke. As we all know, I'm 11 feet tall, 40 feet wide. Can you narrow 20 tires on each other side? Hey, Mark, what's up, bro? Bro? Who says bro? Anyway, what was I? There you go. Hello, everyone. All caps. $250,000. or more in high cost of living areas, and you are rich. Okay, I'm not rich. Okay, is anybody rich? According to Scotty's, yeah, that's a lot of money. Wait, is that a net worth or a yearly income? Because I own a house and my net worth might be, but not my yearly income. I'm never coming here again. Okay, who cares? One customer doesn't a business break. That's fair enough. I know, and I guys, I've never had to deal with that. I've had to deal with hecklers in my line of work, right? Oh, yearly income? Yeah, Scotty, I'm not rich. I think I have more net worth than that. Not, as I'm sure a lot of you do too if you own a home, but I don't make that much. But when somebody says you've lost a fan, and I had people say that when I've said a joke, it's like, yeah, you can't, and I'm on record on the show, and it's a comedy show. We'll keep it light here, but I'm on record saying artist, and I'm starting to draw this line between me and maybe Fairest One and Marina and whoever was just talking about. This started with Jay Pastura, with Jenna Pastura. Maybe in retail you should apologize just to get it out of the way. Hey, Veronica. Maybe in retail, and I can remember when I was doing it, like I don't have to apologize for the time the shelf fell because that didn't bother the customer. They just thought, oh, this guy's an idiot. And I was a waiter, and I worked in an ice cream shop. I always worked at retail and jobs before I became a full-time performer where people were happy, and I was lucky, knock on wood. Guitar will do, Ice cream shop. You don't go into an ice cream shop going, give me some fucking ice cream. In fact, if you look at people losing their shit, you're going to see it at Starbucks, people that need their caffeine. Those poor people, oh my, I feel terrible for them. But you don't see it at Baskin Robbins. It's an ice cream shop. Who loses their mind? I'm sure they do. Guys, don't look it up. Don't. Stay here with me. I know it's out there. I'm sure it is. The internet sucks for that reason. There are no relative points anymore. I can't just say ice cream shops are people losing their shit. And of course they have. And of course somebody filmed it because we all have the damn camera now. But you get my point, right? You lose your shit at a Starbucks because you just got up, you're on your way to work, you're drinking expensive coffee, which means you're probably a little entitled, and you're pissed because things didn't go the way you wanted. Ice cream and bars, maybe, because you've been drinking. Now you've been drinking. Now who tell me to get? And then there's all that bullshit out in front of the bar where the cops are called. We've all seen those videos. You never see them at ice cream shops. So if you want a retail job where you service somebody, look at an ice cream shop. And I also delivered flowers. No one's not happy to have flowers. No one. Although one time, this was hard. Oh, should I tell this story? Okay, coming up next, by the way, shot collar lie detector. So you want to play against me, get ready to volunteer yourself. I'd like you to be one of the people that haven't played before. So coming up in like a minute is shot collar lie detector. I want all the people that are watching to get ready to play. We're going to do shot collar, then we're going to do a trivia game, and then we're going to play What's It with some more questions and answers going in between. I delivered flowers for about a year and a half. It was a good job. Everybody loved getting flowers. I used to like when I would walk into an office, that meant somebody was giving flowers to somebody that worked there. You'd walk in, you'd walk in and you say, I'm looking for Karen Miller. Oh, Karen. Everybody go, Karen. And Karen Miller would go, oh, and you walk over to Karen Miller. Here you go, these are for you. And then, we were told to be a little, there you go. And then just somebody likes you, a little winking, got a couple numbers. No, I didn't. And that was great. Funeral homes, though, the opposite, right? People died. Now, here's the deal. Funeral homes, and if you guys knew this, a little inside baseball, and at least it was true back in the late 80s in Maryland. Funeral homes have a special door where deliveries go for things like flowers because their whole business is dealing with the bereaved, right? They don't need to see 19-year-old me drive up in the stupid little minivan they gave me and deliver my flowers. So I go to a special door, and by the time I stopped doing that job, I knew all where the doors were in all the various funeral homes. You just open the door; it's always unlocked. It's a little it's a little room that has another door, which people can then go in and grab it from that side and bring them and set them up and do all the bullshit. No one sees you. You don't get signed for those. You literally just drop them off. I was told that by the boss. Just drop it off at Bayview Funeral Home. I'm from Maryland. Everything has the word Bay in it. Okay. Here's the sad part. Oh, why am I telling you this? Oh, but don't worry. You're going to see me get shocked in a second. Old people homes. Oh. You'd open the door. You'd walk into the little rec room area where they're all hanging out. And all of them look up suddenly like this. And you're like, and then you usually one of the people that work there would come over and go, okay, who is it for? And you go, it's for Richard Harland. Okay, Richard. Okay, come with me. And then they'd take you over to Richard. And then you'd have to watch those same faces as you walk past them go. So if you're going to deliver flowers for a living, please be ready for that. Okay? Thank you, Ferris One, for confirming that. Yeah, funeral homes aren't a problem. Yes, there's dead people there, but no one sees you. You drop it off, you split. Place of work, houses, they're happy to see you. Flowers, hurrah, flowers. Right? Funerals are for the living. Fair enough, Scotty got you, hottie. Good point. When I'm dead, I want you guys to party so hard on my body. I'm going to donate it to the FOBs. I don't have a will. I'll get one soon. Whoever the lead FOBs are will take possession of my body, lay me out, put the sushi on me like we talked about 2 weeks ago. Go nuts. Put Malort in my mouth. Do shots out of my mouth. Takes notes. Jay Pastiora. Guys, this is Bad Advice with Brian, the show that is normally only for patrons, but we're doing it for the Gen Pop. We do it once a month for the Gen Pop. It is normally Monday night, but of course I had a bit of a social engagement. I could not be here last Monday. So welcome aboard if you've never seen my show before, and consider being a patron of mine. There will be a link drop very soon showing you how to be a patron. I hold in my hand, ladies and gentlemen, a shock collar. What is a shock collar? It's, of course, a dog training device. This was given to me by one of you maniacs. This thing does 3 things. It beeps, listen up. Okay, it vibrates, and it also does a shocky thing, which I won't put near the mic because I'm still a little afraid that if I put it near the mic, it'll screw the mic up. I'm going to put this on my neck, on the side of my neck that did not have cancer. All together now. Fuck cancer. Okay, and I now have the remote control here in my hand as I just demoed how it works. Hang on, which side of I? Yeah, okay. Hang on. Tumor. We're good. The way shock collar lie detector works. And by the way, I'm thinking of, guys, what do you guys think of this for a new name for this segment? Hang on, let me read it to you. Shocking admission. I have for you a shocking admission. Think about it. You can answer now or not. I don't care. Okay. Only one of you plays this game against me. Yeah, fuck cancer. There you go, Jay Pastiora. One of you plays the game against me. The way the game works is I'm going to go first, whereas you're going to choose a number between 1 and 6 or 7. I have a lot of statements here. I'm going to read that statement out loud. And tonight we don't have the polling. Normally we do this on YouTube where I can put up a poll very quick. There is an app to do that. There is a plugin for Twitch to do that. It just sucks, and I haven't got it to work yet, and I'm really pissed about that. But that's okay. That was just like a little add-on to this segment of the show. You're welcome to scream out if you think it's true or false. You can ask me whatever question you want. Whoever I'm playing against. For example, let's just say I'm playing against Scotty. I will give his questions to me a bit of priority, if you will. But anybody can ask a question if Scotty is the opponent. Not that he's going to be. I'm just throwing that out there. Please pay attention to everybody's question, their answers, to try to figure out if I'm telling the truth or if I'm lying. Now, you as the opponent to me have an advantage because you have to see my face. That's right. 1, you got to look at my big dumb head. But 2, it's hard. I got to act. If I'm lying, I got to cover that up. If I'm telling the truth, I want you to think I'm lying because I kind of want you to get it wrong. Don't forget. At the end of a certain amount of time, you, the contestant, will tell me that you are ready to answer if the thing I just said is absolutely freaking true or no way fucking false. And this is the part of the show where I do start cussing a little more. So get the kids out of the fucking room. You will then, if you're the opponent, will say, I think that's true, or I think that's false. If you get it right, hurrah for you. It is true, or hurrah, it is false. You get 1 point, and I get punished for getting it wrong by getting shocked on the neck with a shock collar around my neck. We then go to round 2, where the polarity is reversed. I pick a statement from that you already have organized. You type it right here in front of you, and I ask you questions. You have the benefit here. We can't see you. I'm still figuring out how we can work this out. where I can actually have whoever plays against me has to have an active camera on their computer and make sure they can do it. But there's always a delay. Don't forget there's lag. So I'd have to communicate with this person over here. There's a whole technical issue. I probably will never be able to do it. We may be able to do it during game night. And this is just a Patreon thing because I'm not doing game night for the Gen Pop. So game night on Gen Pop, you may all be required to, Marnie Milky will have to tell us all where to buy one of these. And you got to get a functioning one, charge it up, have it ready to go. And then we can do, that might be fun. That might be fun. As many Patrons as we can, all for a game night where we're all wearing one. Like a drinking game. Oh, shit. I just gave us another reason why you guys had to be Patrons. Anyway, back and forth, question. Eventually, I'll give my answer. I think it's true. I think it's false. If I get it right, I get a point and I don't get shocked. If I get it wrong, you get a point and I get shocked again. It's best of 3. It goes back to me on the 3rd round. Okay, or Zoom. Yeah, Scotty, maybe Zoom. Well, when we did, Scotty, we've done game night with the FOBs, I think, twice, right, guys? I think Patreon, FOB, we had 2 game nights. We didn't make it a regular thing because my social schedule being what it is, not that I'm Mr. Busy, but it was just, too many streams and too much, gotta be with the family. And, but we're going to do it over the winter. We'll definitely get, and we play Jackbox games. It's a lot of fun. If you want to play these Jackbox games, my wife sits next to me. The screen, it is a Zoom chat. You'll see the game. It's a lot of fun. We had a blast. We even gave out a prize. I think, who won it? I think Rick won it. Right? Yeah, Rick won the cutting board or something. And we'll do it again. Yeah, Zadora, when we do game night again, we'll make sure we have a prize. We'll do the coffee too, like we're going to do here tonight. Oh, and by the way, if you win Shot Collar Lie Detector, you're going to win $10 of Starbucks coffee. Okay, that being said, we're going to do, Jenny, we're going to do game night. We are. We might do one before Christmas, but we'll definitely try to do a couple in January. That one's tricky because I get the whole family. Not that the kid wants to be on camera, but the wife has to be involved. Okay, who wants to play me? Now, there's currently 26 people watching me on Twitch live. There's a bunch of people watching me on Facebook. There's a bunch of people watching me on YouTube. I don't know the total how many people are watching me. But one of the new people, somebody who's never played against me, Golden Ivory, I'm not sure if you played against me. Scotty, I mentioned your name. I'm not sure if you played against me. I'll try, says Golden Ivory. Boom. I'm going to say yes to Golden Ivory. Everybody give it up for Golden Ivory. And I know I don't think that's your real name. We'll get it in a second. We'll get it right now. Golden Ivory, what is your actual name? We can call you Golden Ivory if you want. But I don't think that is your actual. It's Ashley. Oh, that's right. You said that, Ashley. Okay. Ashley, do you understand the rules of the game? I think she does. Everybody applause for Golden Ivory. Ashley, all you have to do to get ready for when it's your turn for me to pick one of your statements is just have one statement in your head. It can be a lie or a truth. You only get one round, and I tell the contestant this every week. You could literally have just one statement and say you have 190, because it doesn't matter. I'm going to pick a number. You're going to read that one statement. It can be true or false. Doesn't really matter. It's up to you. If you want to be a real sport in the game, like I am, I have statements, and I have a lot this week. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have like 7, and it's a good mix. Some are true and some are false. Okay. Golden Ivory is a Golden Ivory. Okay, Ashley, for the delay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Actually, I'm going to get rid of one. I'm getting rid of one. I have one that's kind of boring. I wasn't proud of it. Okay, 7. I have 7. And Golden Ivory, it's just a statement about yourself, and you'll see why when you play round number 1. Okay, Golden Ivory, pick a number between 1 and, she picked 5, because I got rid of one of them. I guess 5 still works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, boom. Okay, great. Okay, I can't do the poll, but I'm going to put the statement here in the chat. Get ready for the statement. We'll figure out how to do a poll on that. I think Jenny even said she might do something. I don't know. The statement is, I had sex with a woman twice my age. And there it is, the Restream IO. That's me. You guys know that, right? If you see Restream IO, it should say Brian Howard Live. Yeah, it does, over on Twitch. But if you're on Facebook and you're seeing that, that's me. At what age? Marina Del Rey. No hesitation. Holy shit. That was fast. I was 20. Everyone else just say, well, don't vote. Just ask questions right now. How old are you? 20. Oh, and also keep this in mind. There's a different lag with the game. So if somebody else already asked your question, don't repeat it. But it's totally, and I'll try to say the name of the person who I'm answering. So that's Ashley's question. I'm 20 years old. Well, I'm not. I'm currently 56. And if I had sex with somebody twice my age, they'd be 112. Ew. How old were you? Now, that's the last question I see. Did I lose? Am I still streaming? I am. Where were you? I was in the great state of Maryland. I think you mean, where are you in a relationship with her? No, it was like a little, it was a little hookup. What was the location? I mean, I'm in Maryland. I mean, do you need a street address, Scotty? I'm not sure what you mean by that. How'd you know her? She was a bartender at a place where I worked. Annapolis, Scotty. So that helps you. There you go. Annapolis. But that's not where the connection happened. I don't know her address. Did she know your age at the time? Yeah. Yeah, she did. She knew what she knew what she was doing. She saw me and went, Bathroom. Oh, you mean, where? No, in a bedroom. It wasn't that tawdry, Scotty. It was it was like a thing. Hello, dentist appointment ended with an extraction. Oh, okay. Okay, Gary. Welcome aboard. The statement I just made, Gary, is I had carnal relations with a woman twice my age. Was she married or recently divorced? I don't think either, and I honestly can't remember. But I'm going to say no to both. It wasn't. I can see where and that's Ashley, by the way. Ashley, what's your avatar? Like a little heart? That's cute. Did you work at a bar? I worked at a restaurant. What position? All right, guys. Danny, enough. A few of them. More than once. It was more than once. Marina Del Rey. What number partner was she? We're getting really. Then again, I put this statement out there, so I got to answer. Oh gosh, okay. Slow down, everybody. What number partner? I don't remember, but early in my career, I was a late bloomer, but early in my career, yeah. Okay, thank you. Fairest one repeating it. Don't worry about it, Gary. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Connect to the restaurant. Yeah, she was the bartender at the restaurant where I worked, Marina Del Rey. Yes, she was the bartender at the restaurant where I worked. Did she pay you? Fairest, God damn it. Yes. No, I'm joking. No. Did she pay you? That was later to get through art school. And I had a hard winter. What restaurant? Jesus. It was at the Stage Door Cabaret, which was part of the Rustic Inn. Don't look it up. I don't think it's there anymore. Annapolis, Maryland. And if you're a Patreon, I've told stories about the Stage Door Cabaret, so there's a little hint right there. How was it afterwards at work? Fine. It was clearly just some young kid and some older gal, and she got what she wanted, and I'm this young 20-year-old. Thank you very much. Did she already? I have no idea, Scotty. I have no idea. What was your guys' boss's name? I don't know how that's relevant, so I'm not going to answer it, but I do know because I'm not sure where you're digging. Were you a waiter or a band? I was a waiter. I was a performing waiter at a place called the Stage Door Cabaret when I was 19, 20, and 21. At 40. Wait, why is she yelling that? Okay, right around now. Okay, I've got my answer. Okay, before you answer, Ashley, everybody let me know if you think it's true or false. This is Ashley. You can look at this information or not. Normally, when we do this show on Patreon, it's on YouTube, and I have a little post up. People can vote. Sometimes the audience is correct. Sometimes they're not. You can go with them or not with them, okay? So Zadora says true. Marina says true. I'm only going to read true and false right now. I don't have time for anything else. Kyle Holmes says true. Scotty Got Too Hottie says true. Oh. That was a very good reference, Gary. All right, Gary, you get the fun hat for that bit of lyric. And the fact that it's a joke on a Don Henley lyric makes me hate you a bit. Softball Dragon, false. VBT, false. Laura Brinkley, true. Laura Brinkley, please join us over here on Twitch, because we're going to do a trivia game coming up that is only visible on the screen at Twitch. So, Laura, you have like about 5-10 minutes before we get to it. It doesn't take long to sign up for Twitch. It takes a few seconds, and you'll be part of this fun, okay? I'm going to true. I asked about the boss because if you remember or struggle to remember, then maybe it would be true. Oh, no, I know my boss's name, but I didn't know where you were going. His name was Ron. There you go. Fucking true, fucking false, true. The lovely and talented Jenny, following my usual nomenclature during this part of the show where I curse a lot. Okay, so the audience is leaning true. Oh, she already answered. True. I'm sorry. And Gold, I asked about the, oh, that was you. She says, true. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting my remote up to show it to the audience and then to set it right back down because that is not true. I did work at a place called the Stage Door Cabaret, but no, I never hooked up with a person twice my age who was the bartender there. Would that it were true. So I have a point. You do not. I am winning. I am kicking your ass. Ashley, don't take it personally, but I try to make the competition a little ridiculously over the top just to have fun with it. I'm winning so far. You are the loser so far. Don't feel bad. You have another 2 rounds to go to try to catch up. All right, Ashley, round 2. You have statements in front of you, winky, winky, or maybe you don't have them. Doesn't really matter. You could give me a number, pick a number between blah and, 1, obviously, and yada, yada. 1 and yada, yada, and I'll pick a number. I have 3. Okay. I always go cleavage, 2. I always go cleavage. No, don't have to go 1. I know math. I figured it out. Okay, so get ready to see Golden Ivory statement. And Ferris, one, if you would copy and get ready to paste it a few times, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jenny. By the way, guys, give it up for Jenny. Ferris, one, helped me out on the show. She is a mod, as is Zadora. Zadora's a mod, too. And I believe Veronica is also a mod here. Veronica, who loves to put up that little booby thing. What does Sean think of that? Is full truth if it is true. Oh, okay. Well, I think what Ferris One is saying is, you know, clap for the mods. All right. Okay. Stop with the clapping. Sean likes my boobies. I'm sure he does. Ashley has to make her statement, guys. Brian's mod angels or devils. Okay. Don't forget mods. We're on again tomorrow. Oh, okay, here we go. I've been on and almost won the Great British Baking Show. Ooh, this is great. Now, I don't cheat, guys. I don't cheat. The internet is right here at my fingertips. I can go type it in. Now, I don't know what Ashley looks like, though. But I go British Baking. But don't cheat. Don't cheat. All right? Don't cheat. And I'm kind of a follower here. I'm going to follow the questions that I see because I'm. So what season? Yeah, that's a good question, but I want to know more about her experience because I want to see. I can tell when somebody's lying about an experience, not just the season. So go ahead and answer. She says season 8. What did you make? There we go. I want to get into that. There's a bug right there. What did you make? Ferris One. Yep. Scotty's with me. Ferris, me. We all want to know what you made. How close did you get, Marina? Marina more concerned with how close you got to winning. 3 other people want to know what she made. How far did you make it? Veronica's on board with Marina wanting to know. I'm doing a little housekeeping while we're waiting here. Hope your internet is okay, Ashley. Remember, guys, the night I played against somebody whose internet crapped out? We were all like, hello, Bill. I don't know if it was somebody named Bill. Depends on the episodes, each different themes. I made it to week 7. Okay. What did you make? We're still waiting for that. I still want to know what she made. I want to know a title of it. I want to see. And how, by the way, Ashley, how long it takes you to respond is because you're all looking at my face. That's all we have to go on. Yeah, that's Bill. We know that's Bill Veronica. I was 25. What did you make? Guys, she's avoiding the question. Is that a hint? Is that a clue? I don't know. Is it? She hasn't mentioned anything that she's made yet. Who are the judges? Good question. Because, right? Of making depends on what episode. Oh, just say something, Golden Ivory. I think you're stalling, Ashley. Sure it does, but by now, if you had really done it, you would have said, well, week 1, I made a chocolate-frosted kangaroo dildo. Week 2, I made a custard-filled booby hatch. Kelly Rose, I like your question. You take the same question that a lot of us asked and you rephrased it. That's pretty smart. Hey, Stephanie. Good to see you. Who are the hosts? Holy crap. So many. I know, Gold. I know, Ashley. I'm sorry. Here's the downside of this. When we do this over on Patreon, that's not as, the audience isn't as big. But since this is a Gen Pop show, there's a lot of people watching. So, good point, Jen. Let's all hold off for a second. The questions on the table, if I'm not mistaken, are what did you make? Just start mentioning what you made and who are the hosts of the season that you were on. Those are the two that I think are relevant. I know you've been lurking, Stephanie. Good to see you. By the way, please welcome Stephanie Bernadette. Actually, don't type anything right now. We're waiting for, but everybody just in your mind say hi to Stephanie. Question, y'all left me alone last time. It was my turn. At least there's questions. We left you alone. Oh, it was just you and me, Marina? It was just like we were duking it out. Did you beat me? I think I beat you, right, Marina? Let's let Ashley catch up, guys. Ashley, the questions I think on the table are name something that you made and who are the hosts of the season that you were a part of? Those are both very good questions, I think. And oh my God, did Ashley's internet crap out? Oh, Ashley, send up a flare. Are you okay? Oh no. What do we do? Don't worry, there's more stuff planned. We are going to do a quiz tonight. Are you excited? Here she comes. That's not her. Oh, that is her. For the biscuit episode, I made ginger snaps. Ellipsis, that means she's still talking, guys, so don't chat right now. Let's give her a turn here. I have a few friends on social media that they'll always make a statement and then follow it with an ellipsis. I think that means, Brian, comment on my thing. And I go, okay. Is that what that means? It's like a little, is that like an internet thing that I'm just, don't really answer yet because we're still waiting for Ashley. Okay. So for the biscuit episode, she made ginger snaps. Okay. I have a question in my back pocket, but I'm waiting for her to catch up here. Who are the hosts? Go, and you're doing a lot. You're taking a while. This is my voice thinking about it, Ashley. Don't forget, in England, biscuits are like cookies, so ginger snaps qualifies. One of the showstoppers I made was an illusion piece that was a smoking cauldron. Hey, Bill. Hey, Brian, long time buddy. What was your favorite thing? Hey, Bill, we're doing a game right now. We're trying to figure out if the person called Golden Ivory is lying or telling the truth to me. And if I'm wrong in my guess, I get shocked with a thing around my neck. Bill, most of the action of the chat is happening over on Twitch. I know, Bill, you're an awesome dude, and I know that you have a Twitch account. Head on over to Twitch and join us over here for the rest of the show. It's more fun. Bill's a great Ren Fair guy. He's also a great Santa. Yeah, what? Oh, great question by Fairest One. What went wrong? Yeah. What baked thing got fried? And we got to keep moving here because we're at, yeah. So, Bill, join us over on Twitch. You can hang out at Facebook, Bill, chill out, watch the show from there. You can enjoy it. But in a second, we're going to do a lovely trivia game. And the only way to play the trivia game, to even see it, is to be over on Twitch. The link, I made it to Twitch. Yay. Yeah, Brinkley made it here. My chocolate ganache on my Yule log was runny as fuck. Okay, first of all, Ashley, if you're going to set me up that easily with the words like chocolate ganache and on your Yule log, please take a step back. Because my chocolate ganache is always running on my Yule log. I gotta make a thing, guys. Okay. I'm gonna jump in here, guys. Okay. I don't have Twitch. Not even sure what that is. Bill, we'll send you a link here in a second. Jenny, please put up the Twitch link. Bill, join us over here. It takes like 5 minutes to sign up. It's a free service. Don't worry, you have to pay for it. That's where most of the chat is. People are talking right now. I'm responding, and you're probably not seeing it on Facebook, but trust me, I'm talking to a lot of people. Okay. Guys, true or false? I'm jumping in here. True or false? And fairest one, if you could drop the Twitch link in, I'd appreciate it. Actually, I think I can do it. Copy. People are saying false, or the first person is. False. I never... True, false. It's leaning false so far. Bill, just go to twitch.tv. TWITCH.TV. Once you go there, you can navigate, you can sign in, and it takes 5 minutes. It's just like a thing, okay? And then navigate, find Brian live. I'm sorry, Brian Howard live. I can't drop the link in the chat because you won't see it, because trust me, it's a whole fucking thing. Oh, no, I can. Hang on, I'm sorry. I'm trying to help Bill out here. Let me drop this over here. There you go, Bill. That should show up on Facebook, wherever you are. Okay. True, false, true, false. Okay, I'm with the falsy people. So, Ashley, my answer is false. I think that you put that in there, and you had some good answers. And I was getting ready to ask if she's British. Exactly, Stephanie. But I didn't. Oh, look at Laura Brinkley helping me out. Thank you, Laura. That's very nice of you. Goddamn false. Oops, I meant to say Edie was false. Ashley, I say that's false, that you didn't. I don't know why. I don't know. And by the way, it's a great statement because it's completely possible. It's not out of the realm of reality. That's what makes this game fun. All my statements are all possible bullshit things that could happen. I don't say I've been to the moon, right? I'm not British, lol, therefore false. Well, first of all, an American could be on it, but still, that means I win. That's 2 points for me. That is a big goose egg for you, Ashley. This is the part I told you about where I was going to be a bit of an asshole to make it fun. Thank you for playing against the master of the game. I'm not sure if I'm proud of winning 2-0 just now against you. It means I'm a very good liar. Is that a good thing to be a very good liar? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is yes. Yes, it's fucking awesome to be a good liar. This is bad advice. There was an American one? Yeah, I know. But here's the deal about her being British or not. Guys, it's a British TV show, but other nationalities are on it. I haven't watched it a lot. I've seen it like 4 times ever. And I think almost every episode there was somebody from Sweden, like a French person. You're a damn good liar? All right, fairest one. I think I kicked your ass last time we played. Oh, look at that. Guys, Ashley's glad I didn't get shocked. Ashley, you're the exception to the rule around here at this show. This audience, Ashley, between you and me, all these people watching other than you are fucking maniacs that only tune in to see me get shocked. And just so you know, if it's your first time watching, it is a real shock collar. And yes, I really would have been shocked. And yes, it really hurts. Guys, it's time for trivia. I don't know why I'm yelling at you. I arranged a little trivia for you guys tonight. We're going to do the trivia game. The winner of the trivia game will win the Starbucks gift card. Actually, it's very quickly gone over to... Let's put the bad advice graphic back up. Get rid of that graphic, you idiot. The winner of the trivia game will receive a Starbucks gift card. So, Ashley, you can still win. You can still win. If you're not on Twitch, Bill, if you're still watching, head on over to Twitch. I sent you the link. Hopefully you got it. Louis Bigelow, looks like you're watching. Hey, I'm not a fucking maniac. Well, Lewis, you're watching over on YouTube. Head over to Twitch, buddy, to get some free coffee. We're gonna do the trivia right now. And while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna do a quick promo moment. We're gonna talk about the beautiful people over at La Pharmacie de Invention. Who are they? What are they? What the hell are they doing? Look at your body right now. Good. Look at it. Look at it. Are there parts that could be washed? Parts that could smell better? Parts that could have be smoother? Parts that could have less hair. I'm honestly considering shaving live on camera on one of these shows because my chin's getting super itchy lately. The air is very dry in Southern California in the winter, and it's really getting to me. And I haven't been beardless for about 7 or 8 years now, I don't think. And I think I want to this winter. I want to shave it off, and then before the Ren Fair season started, I might just go clean shaven next year. I'll look younger. We'll see. I even told my kid to be ready to come out here with a shaver. I can see into her room right there. She's just on her computer doing homework. But maybe next week's bad advice for the patrons. That'll be a Patreon only thing. I do look babyface. I don't think I look babyface, Ashley. I think I don't look as old as I am. I'm happy to say my dad, who lived to be 86, who never looked his age. He always looked a good 10 years younger. So if I have my dad's genes, and hopefully I do, I'm pretty sure he's my real dad. Well, I look almost just like the goddamn guy. So, oh, by the way, go to La Pharmacie de Invention at lapharmaciedeinvention.com. Get some stuff for your skin. Get some shaving balm. Yesterday, I helped package up an order that went out for beard stubble cream from Mountain Beast Man Tonic, which is a separate brand that we are the sole distributors of. You get a little gift basket. Holidays are coming up. Look at that basket. There's soap. There's a sponge thing. There's another tube. There's a thing. Look at that little puck. It's on a thing. All of our packaging, as you can see, is try to be earth friendly. That is a cardboard package. It's completely destroyable. The lipsticks aren't really destroyable, but keep in mind those are custom lipsticks made exactly to your specifications. If you have a color of a lipstick that you really want, reach out. There's a link right over there at lapharmaciedeinvention.com to start the process of getting a custom lipstick made for you. You got to send up a little sample of a color. The wife sees it. She has all kinds of weird little electron microscope lasers and shit, which finds out the exact Q rating. That's not the right word. The rating for finding the color, and she makes it for you. That's Brune soap right there. That's what it looks like. Brune soap. You get that over there as well. Soap made with a citrusy pine scent. That's just the banner from the page. That shouldn't even be there. And if you use Brune soap, you'll smell funny. You will get another one by spring. Sooner if you're doing a lot of kissing. Mwah. My kid is in Cabaret. She plays Sally Bowles. And during Cabaret, there's this part where she wants to kind of wipe her mouth and purposely smear her lipstick. Unfortunately, I'm not sure. She's not using our lipstick because the makeup person has the stuff. Bruin soap. Go. Sure, Sale Club. Sale Club. Shit. Thank you. You just gave me an idea. What if we have, thank you, Rick. It's very sweet of you. What if we have soap for the LA colleges? Well, USC and UCLA, Bruin soap and Trojan soap. Maybe. I don't know what they would be, though. See, the Bruin soap was obvious. I like IPA. So IPA is known for a citrusy pine flavor. So the Bruin soap has citrus and pine in it. And on top, there's real Cascade hops. That's right. They wash off on the first shower. Soap, who's asking? All right, guys. We're going to do a quiz tonight because we're doing a Gen Pop show, and I figured, why not do a quiz? I slapped one together. I'm pretty proud of it. It's not a musical-themed one like we're going to do tomorrow. I got to write another one of these tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, because at the end of the show tonight, I'll be shit-faced. So, question. By the way, tune into Beer and Songs with Brian tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific. If you're new to watching me here on Twitch, I saw at least 2 or 3 new viewers on Twitch. Come on by. We'll do a show tomorrow, which involves the guitar behind me. It's kind of a show like you're watching right now, except it's based around the idea of taking song requests, whereas this one is all about giving bad advice. And I know we only gave like a little bit of bad advice, but the theme of this show has gone far, far away. If you are on Twitch, go to this part of your screen right about there. Let me head on over to the Twitch screen to make sure I'm pointing at it. Okay, right about there. There it is. There's a little, float your mouse over there. You see a little thing that says Quiz Kit. When you click on that, Then you scroll down and make sure you have a little check mark next to visible. Make sure it's visible, visible, visible. I'm going to say it a couple more times while you guys do it. Did you do it yet? Here, I'll act like you're clicking my finger. You ready? Click. Oh, click. Oh. All right, Gary, question one. I'm pretty proud of tonight's quiz. I think I made it hard enough. And it's not a music themed one. So, Steve, if you're playing, I don't know if you're going to necessarily win. Okay, the way the game works, guys, it's like one of those little bar trivia games used to work back in the day at a bar where you'd see it up on a screen and they give you the little device. You'd play the game. Yeah, I'm old. That's okay to be premature, Gary, as long as you I stopped at that joke. I edited myself. I should have said it's okay to be premature as long as you continue with your mouth. That's the joke. That's the joke. It was a dirty joke. It's about sex. We can all agree sex exists. Gary, it's okay to be premature. Just get back to work with your mouth. Okay. Veronica applauds to that. Good. Thank God. Nobody's offended. It's my own. You're like, what's her name? Ripley. You're like Sigourney Weaver in Galaxy Quest. I have one job here. It's stupid, but I'm going to do it. Still the best Star Trek movie ever made. You're going to see a quiz right here, roughly where the microphone is. In fact, I'll move the mic out of the way a little bit. You're going to see a graphic. It's going to say the question. I'm also going to read the question out loud. This is where you people that are on YouTube or Facebook need to kind of get yourself over to Twitch. I'm going to give the directions so you guys can get here. And there'll be 4 answers, 2 over here, 2 over there. They're arranged randomly. I don't do the arrangements of them. The center, there's a clock starting at 20,000, goes down to 0. If, for example, what's the name of that mouse from Disneyland? And the answer is Mickey. If you click Mickey and it was at 20,000 or 9, it starts at 20 grand. I don't think anybody's ever gotten a 20 grand answer. You literally have to answer in a millisecond to get it. You get that many points. Keep in mind, if you get it wrong, you get that many points wrong. So if you're not sure about an answer, you're not quite sure. You're not sure that the mouse from Disneyland is Mickey. And if you don't know that that's true, probably don't even play this game. It means you're not aware at all of your surroundings. Wait for that little county clocky thing to go down to maybe 1,000. It's like gambling. It's like betting. I'm willing to bet. Think of it as a game of poker. Okay? Keep that in mind, because anybody can win tonight's game. Tonight's game is just general knowledge. I made it weird. It's not a musically themed one like it usually is over on Wednesday night. It's just a regular one that I kind of made. There's 7 or 8 questions. I honestly forgot how many questions there are. The instructions should pop on the screen here in a second. They're going to be exactly what I just said. There they are. The font is tiny, but trust me, it's exactly. No. Tomorrow, wait, is that Ashley? Yeah, tomorrow, Ashley, is Beer and Songs with Brian, a show that I've been doing for 7 years now, and that's the one that's always for everyone to see. This is Bad Advice. It's usually Monday, and it's only for Patreons, but I do one a month for the Gen Pop, just to get more people involved in Patreon. Come on over. There's a lot of fun over there. There is so much content at Patreon. If you join Patreon today, you're going to go down a rabbit hole of me, including very tasteful nudes. Yeah, so Ashley, come on back tomorrow. Bad apostrophes. Oh, did I do a bad apostrophe there? My apologies. I didn't want. Yeah, I don't know why that's there. Oh, I see it. Thank you. It's never, guys, I never get tired of being corrected on my own show. Oh, it's fun, Steve. Yeah, I don't know why that's there. There's an apostrophe T. What else? That's about it. There's about 7 or 8 questions. You're going to win a coffee card for $10. Thank you, Ferris, from throughout the Patreon. And everybody ready? No more talking from you. Well, you can talk if you want. We're going to move on. I'm going to click the button. We're going to move on with a question to start the game. Good luck. Here we go. Question number 1. Slippers. What was the first webcam used for? It monitored a coffee pot. It was placed in my shower. It monitored a fish tank. It was aimed at an ant farm. I should choose how these guys, because clearly some of these are joke answers, which might help people that aren't very good at this. Good job, Gary. No, Ashley, don't write it. Ashley, you're on Twitch. Just click it. Do you not see it? Yeah, you should see it on your screen. You can click that. Put your mouse over it. You can click it. Oh, you don't see it. Okay, let's help Ashley out really quick. Ashley, go on over here on your screen. If you're on Twitch, right about there, put your mouse there. You'll see two little things. One that says polling, ignore that. One that says quiz kit. Click that. And then a little bit down, it says visible. Make sure there's a, oh, she's on a phone. Oh, okay. If you're on a phone, it'll still work too. I think Jenny told me about this. You go below the screen. Yeah, Marina Del Rey knows where it is. Yeah, it's at the top of the chat if you're on a phone. There you go. If you're watching on a computer, like a laptop, it's right there on the screen. If you're watching on a phone, it's just below the screen, right above the chat. Okay. Okay, so couldn't make it work as Andrew. Guys, I try to help as much as I can. Of course, we have to move on at some point. Okay, what was the first webcam used for? But I always like everybody to be involved. It's fun, right? It was actually used to monitor a coffee pot, guys. It was in Cambridge, England. Wait, Cambridge? And tonight's trivia, by the way, I had to look up a lot of it. I knew a few of these, but I didn't know all of them. And tonight's not like a musical one, where if you know pop culture music, you'll know all the answers. These are just weird bullshit questions. Let's not even look at the scores. Let's move on. How long is the average female orgasm? 1 minute, 13 to 51 seconds, 6 to 10 seconds, or however long it takes a man to clean the kitchen. Good job, Gary. Ashley, if it doesn't work for you, just stick around, have fun anyway. You can scream out your answers. It's okay. Because you might be wrong a lot. This might be easy one for the ladies. Yeah, I made it kind of blue, kind of R-rated. Come on, we're adults here. There's more sex questions coming. Just be ready for it. How long is the average female orgasm? 1 minute, 13 to 51 seconds, however long it takes a man to clean the kitchen, or 6 to 10 seconds. The answer is 13 to 51 seconds. You ladies, you lucky son of a bitches. You answered, 8 of you got that right. Wait, how many ladies are playing? It'd be funny if it was exactly 8 ladies playing. Zadora got that quick at 15. The current leader is Stephanie Bernadette Zadora. Danny, you're second at 15. The mysterious question, contestant 22, is at 11. Marina Del Rey is at 7. Oh, we have a lot of negative people tonight. Paul and Becker. Oh, my God, Scotty, you're 29 negative, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what they think either. That's a good question. What country drinks the most beer per capita? The Czech Republic, the USA, Great Britain, or whatever country I am in? This is a real truth. You've heard this one before. Of course, it's per capita. Keep that in mind. I know. None of the countries actually listed are anywhere near each other in their population. You're welcome, Danny. It is a nice bug. A female, I know, Gary, that's... Gary, you brought that up last week or something, and that's why this question's here, because I was curious. There you go, Gary. What country drinks the most beer per capita? Is the Czech Republic, USA, Great Britain, or the country I'm in? The answer is Czech Republic drinks the most beer per capita. That is a drunk nation. They make, of course, Urkel, one of the original Pilsner. They drink a lot of beer over there, more than Great Britain, more than the USA. I'm sorry to say. Let's work on that. And of course, one of those was a joke answer. Let's move on, shall we? You live at 742 Evergreen Terrace. How many fingers do you have? 5, 8, 3, or 10? Here's a pop culture question. If you know that address, you know this answer. If you don't know that address, maybe don't answer or wait till the very end. All right. Well, hang out, Ashley. We're glad you're here. You'll figure it out next week or tomorrow. Try to figure it out by tomorrow. Maybe one of the Veronica's a power user on Twitch. I think Ferris one's becoming a power user. Zadora, you're a power user, right? Help Ashley out. The answer, guys, if you live at 742 Evergreen Terrace, how many fingers do you have? That is the address of The Simpsons. which means you have 4 fingers per hand, which means you have 8 fingers. Most of you got that. Good job. Some of you went 10. I think the people that went 10 hopefully went slow in the answer, because you're like, this can't, is this right? I don't know what he's getting at, so I'm going to answer slowly, which would have been the wise move. It looks like, yeah, a few of you did. Yeah. Oh, no. Softball Dragon, you answered very quickly incorrectly. Cat Swank just pulled ahead, guys. Cat Swank is now leading Kyle Holmes at Cat Swank 26. Kyle Holmes at 18. Oh, but Wit Wisdom Wonder. Hey, how you doing? You're not commenting. You're a normal chatter. That's all right. I'm glad you're here. Oh, and Ann Duncan showed up as well. Danny, you're still positive. Kelly Rose is positive. Then there's a bunch of negative people that only I can see. I know who should probably just stop playing and drink more. Don't. You are taking it a little bit. Hey, tonight's fun. Trivia. It's just silly trivia. Come on. What animals, and there should be an apostrophe there, I'm sorry. What animal's penis would be the best for keeping cattle sequestered? What animals, and there, I guess there should be an apostrophe after animals, right? Sorry. Bad apostrophe. Should be the best for a hummingbird, a cat, a whale, or a gorilla? I told you there'd be more sex questions. What animal's penis would be best for keeping cattle sequestered? Yeah, it's an advanced question. Yeah, there's a joke built into it. Yeah, it's well written. Oh, good night, Ashley. You got to go? All right. I got my statement for next time I play you. Okay. Everybody, say good night to Ashley. Here at my shows, whenever somebody goes, we'll do the answer in a second. Ashley, hang tight. Maybe you're already gone. Everybody give love to Ashley for putting her kids to sleep. Hopefully they're her kids. Good night, Ashley. Look at that. Good night, Golden Ivory 67. Oh, VBT sends hearts. Okay. Good night, Ashley. Okay, moving on, guys. What animal's penis would be best for keeping cattle sequestered? A hummingbird, a cat, a whale, or a gorilla? You all went with whale. I kind of gave it away in the question. What do you use to keep cattle sequestered, guys? What's the kind of fence that's used all around the western part of America to keep cattle in their place? Barbed wire. A cat is the only animal there that has a barbed penis. They would walk right over a whale penis. A whale penis just lay on the ground. Barbed. That's right. Barbed was the answer there. 2 of you got it right. I got to look at the scores on that one. I'm so proud of that question. Marina Del Rey got the joke I was getting at. Cat Swank is still in the lead. She's pulled only $4,000 ahead of Kyle. Wit Wisdom Wonder only $2,000 behind Kyle. $6,000 behind Cat. And AD or ADHD. That's you, right, Ann? I'm pretty sure that's you. Is in the running too. Okay, moving on. I can't remember what question it is. Gary? Where the hell are we? Question 6. What word is painful for the knights who say knee? Moist, it, is, or supposedly? Oh, you guys can see your scores? I didn't know that. I've only ever hosted this game. I've never played it, so I didn't know you could see your own score. Hat size is going the wrong direction. Negative 67,000. What word is painful for the knights who say knee? Moist, it, is, supposedly. This one you know, then you should have already voted. And a lot of you know the answer. It is it. I was looking for it. I don't know where it is. Supposedly. I put that in there because that one bothers me when somebody says supposedly. What the fuck's wrong with you? When somebody says irregardless near me, I want to jump through their chest and just squeeze their heart. Regardless is the word. There is no such word as irregardless. Stop doing that. I know. I'm a nerd. Okay, we're getting into the later part of the game. I got to show the scores. Library. Oh, library. Fuck moist. Yeah, I know. I do sometimes. Oh, yeah, that joke just wrote itself. Hat size got that one the quickest. Let's look at the total scores. Okay, here we go. I think we're getting close to the end here, guys. Kyle Holmes only has a $4,000 lead over Cat. By the way, Kyle Holmes just jumped up there, right? So Kyle might have to answer on this next one. You can't sit on your laurels. If you're obviously if you're up by 21,000, give you a little hint. Guys, you know how to do math, right? It was actually a pie. Knock it off. You're gonna win the game no matter what, because you can only win 20 grand on this each question. But with wisdom, everybody keep playing. But it looks like only Kat and Kyle, try to get a good score, guys. Here we go. Can win. It's down between Kat and Kyle. They're within 4 grand. I usually like it when it's tighter than that. Here we go. I'm excited. Wait, how old is Kyle? Oh, that's not his real age. No, we've met him before. Softball Dragon is already calling the commissioner. Wait a minute. I call shenanigans. Last question, guys. Here we go. I'm not sure if it's an easy one. How long is the average male orgasm? 1 minute, 40 seconds. 6 to 10 seconds. The male orgasm is a myth. Kyle should probably know this. Kat probably knows it too. Veronica, all of your things are Bill's head flying around the screen. I got you on 2 screens, and on one of them, Bill's head is vibrating. Have you ever had sex with a man? Oh, all of you knew that. All of you knew that. 40 seconds. God bless you. You're laughing out loud? Okay, good. You women, you have long orgasms. Good for you. Not as long as a pig. We all want to have Gary, we got to get pig DNA. Come on, in us, so we can have orgasms like female pigs. The answer is 6 to 10 seconds for men. You ladies are on average from 15 to 51. I did research on this. I found those were the averages. Don't get weird with me here in the chat. I did more research than you did. Let's look at the final results, guys. Who won tonight? Kyle Holmes was he in the lead already? I think he was. So yeah, so he maintained his lead. Kat Swank is currently 5 grand behind him. She was 4 grand behind him before. She dropped to 5 grand behind. So if Kat had answered, because she did get it correctly, a little faster. What was the question score? Kyle got it at 19.3. Scotty got it at 19. All the men. The top 3 answers are all from dudes. Oh no, Marina. I'm sorry, Marina. I'm sorry, Marina. You asked. Kyle. Oh, you got it at 16. Wait, where's Kat? Kat, you got it at 16 too. So Kat, you had 4 grand to play with. Yeah. Even if you got it at 20, I think Kyle would have beat you. All right, Kyle Holmes. Here's what you do, Kyle Holmes 17. I think you won before. You better not be 17. Head on over to Facebook.com. Don't do it at Patreon. You may not be a Patreon. You should be. Damn it. Good for you, Danny. Head on over to Facebook.com/Brian Livestream. From there, message me your email address, Kyle. Your email address is all I need. You will receive a digital copy of, wait, where is it? Over here. He should have this graphic queued up. It won't look like that. I don't know what it's going to look like. A $10 Starbucks gift card. You can take to any Starbucks in the world. Get yourself some coffee. Give it up for Kyle, everybody. Nice job, buddy. It's your baseball number. Oh, that's fun. What position do you play, Kyle? Are you a shortstop? I don't know why I said that. Shortstop's a hard position, right? Second base, congrats. Okay, are there any other questions? We're going to move into What's It With Brian. If there aren't, another chance for you guys to... Oh, this thing is still on the screen. I'll get rid of it. Hang on. I got to end the game. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. All right. Catcher or pitcher? Oh, all right, Scotty. Scotty going with the joke question. Whenever I played softball, never real baseball, but when we pick up games of softball, I was always a first baseman because I can stretch. Brian bases everyone's age on the number. I do. Stephanie, because that's how it worked. Stephanie, I don't know how old you are, but I'm old enough to be a first generation internet-y person, right? And so all of you people that are younger than me, younger than 56, I early on, I did, because AOL I couldn't be Brian Howard at AOL. It was already taken. My name is not that unique. So I was Bruno. Wait, what was I? Bruno 20102. There you go. That might be in a trivia game. You should all write that down right now. Bruno 20102. Wait, do I still have an account? I don't know what my password would be. Exactly, Ann. Old enough for AOL. And then I saw a lot of people on there using pseudonyms, or not, whatever, nom de plume, whatever it is, right? First of all, Marissa, I had sex with a woman. That's right. That's right, you did, Marissa. Welcome to the show. But Marissa's name just went by. And by the way, Marissa, a lot of the audience didn't see your name because I'm currently on Restream, and I can see everybody's comments wherever they're coming from. But most of the people watching the show are on Twitch. The show's going to go on for another 20, 30 minutes. You want to come on over to Twitch, find me over here at Brian Howard Live. But Marissa's got her whole name in her thing. Gary, your name's there. Gary, Kelly, Rose, boom. Scotty, there's your name, Scotty. I was Brian. Well, I was Bruno because I couldn't get Brian Howard. But after that, all my stuff, I don't ever use clever little names. I'm just Brian H. or Brian Howard if I can get it. Am I a nerd? Because I don't know if I am. I can see all. I can see a lot. A lot of you need to rinse off that weird little black dot in your shower. You know that little black dot that you scraped one time recently? It's behind, it's where you're facing when you're showering. That little, just give that a little, just do it. Don't ask why, just do it. And could some of you use smaller bottles of shampoo? And don't put it right in. There you go, Juniper. She got here. Just a little lick and a scrape. Nice job, Juniper's brew. Are you a brewer? Ooh, I want to meet you if you're a brewer. Except Juniper implies that you make gin. But brewing is not how you make gin. That's distilling. It was CompuServe. Oh, Steve. You and I need to hug each other again. We're so old. CompuServe. Guys, I had an IBM computer I bought when I had broken up with my girlfriend. I lived in Orlando. I was in Altamont Springs, Florida. I was in a little one-bedroom, a nice little apartment. And I figured, that's it. I'm buying a computer. I walked. No, I didn't walk. I drove. There was a Sears across the street from where my apartment development was. And I drove over because I knew I'd be getting a computer. I couldn't carry it back. And I went in and I'm gonna buy that computer. I bought an IBM computer, took it back, set it up, clicky. This is the internet days. Built in was CompuServe, AOL, and Steve, whatever else would it have been? Linux. Really, Kat? Okay. And a third one. And they all had it was built into the computers back then, which I think is it now? Not really. This laptop didn't have any browser. No, it had a browser built in. That's okay, guys. Okay, for the young people out there, computers these days are automatically on the internet all the time. Back in the day, you had a special thing, Earthlink, Netscape, yes. Juno, I didn't know Juno. So I tried out CompuServe, right, which was very DOSy looking. AOL had that nice Windows 3.1 screen, and it looked prettier. It was easier to manipulate. Figured, fuck it, I'm going to stick with this one. And then I paid, what was it, free at first? I can't remember. It might have been free for a while. And as recently as when I first moved here to California, I lived in Malibu at an RV park. A lot of you know the story about that. And I was flirting with and getting to know my future wife, Maria. And to talk to her, I had to go down to this place that had a hardline phone connection, click my then computer laptop in, and we would, I had her phone number, but we would chat. And it was very common. What was the common thing, guys? I'm gonna do it in the chat. Hang on. Wait. Let's see what happens here. Okay, there we go. Look at the restream comment, guys. This is what would happen in early chat rooms in Facebook. Did I spell it right? Okay, I did. Not ASL. No, not ASL. I never saw location. I guess I did. But it was always age, sex, right? And you had to go, how old was I? Like, right? 27, male, you know. And then occasionally get a little, you'd be in a chat room and somebody would reach out to you on a little separate thing, which I guess still happens, and go, hey, Bruno. And they would call me Brune. My screen name was, hang on, I'm going to write it for you guys, B-R-U. Okay, that was my AOL right there. But people would call me B-R-U-N because they assumed that the O was another number, because often it'd be all caps on their screen. Oh, that's why you guys want ASL. Okay, okay, I get it now. And it was weird. That was the end of civilization, guys. We now live and you guys know that, right? We live in a post-apocalyptic time. How's that for blowing our minds? Don't worry, we're gonna get to What's It with Brian as the final part of the show tonight. But we think about it that way. We live in a post-apocalyptic time. Truth doesn't matter. Anybody can lie. Artificial intelligence can write comedy. People can be influencers for a living. That made me barf as I said it. If you're watching and you're here on Twitch and you're an influencer, you stumbled on my page and you call yourself an influencer, kill yourself. Anyway. Oh, the Tandy machines. Oh, Jesus. Yes, Neverland. Oh, my God. All right, we're going down a rabbit hole. All the old people, the young people in the chat are like, huh? Wait, who's the youngest here? I don't want to ask, but I think I know who it is. Commodore 64. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. There you go. Because, right, Juniper? I mean, we got to end this. It can't keep going. Somebody has to stop it, Juniper. And I don't care. I don't need more viewers on Twitch. By the way, if you're watching me on Twitch for the first time, and I know I normally do this before now, and I'm sorry that I haven't. Don't worry, I'm going to get you guys, involved, regular Twitch viewers. Let me just get the Twitch people involved in the show. Let's get the mic up unnecessarily in my face. There we go. This is the culture that the millennials want. I saw it. Don't yell at me. I'm not sure if that was necessary, but I did it anyway. I'm having a blast. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like and share. This is our future in the culture that the Generation Z has created. I'll be dead. Galactic pinball. I can't keep doing this joke. It hurts too much. That's my competition on Twitch. I try to do a funny show with wit and wisdom and intelligence and games and effort and, talent. Hey, RKG, good to see you. Okay, we're coming up to What's It with Brian, guys. Our final game of the night. It is 7:05. This is Bad Advice with Brian. This is normally a Monday night show. Thank you, Juniper's Brew. Please tell your friends about me. Subscribe. I'm going to be on tomorrow with Beer and Songs with Brian, the show I'm more famous for than this, to be honest with you. The Bad Advice is kind of like a little secret show that I do mostly for, and Jay Pastiora got there first with the first comment of the night. Let me get rid of my damn solitaire screen. What's with Brian, guys, is a game that we play at the end of every night. I'm going to look at an image. I'm trying to get all my screens arranged here. I don't need the notepad thing open anymore. I'm trying to get all this. I don't need that one open. I'm cleaning my screens up. I'm being a good boy. There it is. That's the screen I want. There it is. Hurrah. Guys, I'm looking at an image, and this is similar in the way this game functions to Shot Caller, except it's different in one way. The questions you can ask me about the image I'm looking at have to be yes-no questions. So it's more a digital, visual, internet-y version of 20 questions. 20 questions. By the way, drop something in the hat. If you don't, I'll die tonight because I need medicine to pay for my brain. Thank you. And I haven't even started answering questions yet and people are already asking. The way the game works is I will answer your questions. I'll tell you which question I'm answering, so don't repeat the question if I've already answered it. When we get close to the end, where I can sense you guys are kind of close to knowing what the damn answer is, I will let you guys know. And there's kind of a rule that you have to need to... Hang on, I'm putting more fire on the... Wood on the wood. I'm not putting fire on the fire. I'm putting wood on the fire. All right, there we go. I don't only have the fireplace to keep me warm. Near the end, I'm going to ask you guys to please, we've been doing this for the past few weeks, please try to put it all together. You know, if it is a blue cow on a skateboard, which it's not, say it's a blue cow on a skateboard. Just, we already know it's a blue cow and finally go, oh, it's skateboard. Skateboard. If you just go skateboard, you're not going to be the winner. Okay, everybody got that? Okay, if it were a blue cow on a skateboard, for example, you figured out that it's a cow, you figure out that it's blue, you figure out that it's skateboarding, and one of you goes, skateboard! I would go, yes, skateboard. But that's not the winner. You must say a blue cow skateboarding. That is not the image, by the way. Please don't confuse yourselves. I just want to put that out there because I want to make sure there's no not that you guys have all been very polite. There's no consternation, and it is also based on the internet delay. And don't forget, tomorrow night, speaking of internet delay, there will be a very special guest here for the last third of Beer and Songs with Brian. You want to know who it is, don't you? Well, you better tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific to see who's going to be joining me in the show. I shouldn't have said last third. A lot of you are going to now delay and watch something else. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Okay, let's clean the screen up a little bit. Drop something ahead if you can. We're playing What's It with Brian. I'm going to go back to I saw some questions. Here we go. My favorite, says VBT. Best game on Twitch. Thanks. Is it man-made? Some of it is, Veronica. That's not really a yes-no question. I mean, no, your question was good. My answer wasn't great. I'm sorry. Does the image contain an animal? Yes, and you all know what I mean by that. I got to say that and not that it means anything, but okay. Is there more than one subject in the image? Again, you guys are sounding like me tonight. This is why we switched the game. No, I guess. Not really, the way you phrased it, Steve. Is it a mammal? Yes. Blue cow? No. Pink donkey and roller skates. Scotty, going for it right out of the gate. No. Tea time? I don't know, Steve. We'll see. Either T or Kaylin. We'll see. Can I buy it in a store, Meow House? No. Blue cow dating a female pig? No. Is it a famous image? You say imagine, you mean image. I know what you meant. No, it's not a famous image. And this is Scotty saying, can you see it at the zoo? The answer is no. And with that, I am caught up to the chat. Hurrah. Is it a biped? Yes, it is a biped. Is it a photo? It's a photo, but I've gotten off that, guys. As you guys know, that was the kind of thing that Meow House, I used to go down on that when the game was the other way around, where you would see the image and I wouldn't. Remember back in the glory days of the game? That got me so much anxiety, I switched it because my anxiety medicine couldn't keep up with how much anxiousness I would get. But so don't worry about, is it female, Meow House? Yes, it is female. Is it a female human? Yes. Is it a bird? No. Is it realistic? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I'm going to say yes. Because it's a photograph. So, okay. Is it a cartoon? No. But again, I don't care about if it's a drawing. But to answer Hat Size's question, is the biped naked? No. I can't show you a naked picture because I'm going to show you the image, guys. I guess can I show you naked pictures on Twitch? Maybe. Is she wearing a costume? Is she dressed in a costume? Yes, she is. Is it an adult? Yes. This is going faster than I thought. Holy shit. It's an adult female dressed in a costume. If you just tuned in, that's what... I should shut up because you just tuned in. You should have been here. And there's currently a car alarm going off. You guys hear the car alarm? Oh, it stopped. Is she wearing anything that indicates a job? That's Marina Del Rey? No. Nudity is a big no. Yeah, and I won't. Is the costume an animal? No. Good question. That's Stephanie. Is it dressed as poultry? Yes. Rick? Is it a mascot costume? I don't think so. No. That's Meow House. Marina Del Rey. Is it a woman wearing a chicken suit? No. But good guess, Marina Del Rey. Oh, my God. This might end faster than I thought. I thought this one would get you guys for a bit. Remember the rules, guys. The first person puts it all together. Does she wear a hat? She does not. Is it a woman in a turkey suit? No. Costume or garb? I don't know what that means, Ann. It's a costume. Is the woman wearing a goose costume? No. Is it dressed as food? Yes. That's Wit Wisdom. Is the woman with a chicken hat? No. Is it a woman in a duck suit? No, that's Meow House. Oh my God, we're going fast. Gary says a woman wearing a turkey suit. No, we already had that. Is it a ballerina in a Swan Lake? That's a great question. The answer is no, Kyle. Kelly Rose, is it a woman in a duck outfit? No, you've hit all the poultry. So think outside the paradigm. Last question, by the way, was Kelly Rose. Next one, Meow House. Is it a woman dressed like a roasted chicken? No. Wit Wisdom, is a woman dressed as a chicken leg drumstick? No. That's Wit Wisdom. Hat size. Was a woman dressed as KFC? No. Scotty, holy shit. Woman, this is all wearing, we can't do the show anymore for Gen Pop. You guys are too fast. Is it a woman in a nest? No. Interesting question. That's the fairest one. Marina, a woman dressed as a flamingo? No. Marina found another bird. Good job, Marina. You're wrong, but don't forget, when I say no, that's still information. Don't ever feel bad. You guys are smart. You know that. Doesn't matter. If I say no to your question, there's still information there. Is a woman dressed as a stork? That's Annie Mayhem. No. Wait, Annie, you're Demita, right? I forget who everybody is. I'm so sorry. I wish you guys just have regular names. Ferris one, dressed as peacock. No. Hat size, dressed as Buster, the roller skating rooster. No. Meow House, woman wearing a costume. Oh shit, you guys are fast. Oh my God. That makes it look like she's riding an ostrich. No, but weird question. Wit Wisdom, is it a woman dressed as a Thanksgiving turkey? No, I already said no turkey. Is it Stephanie, a woman dressed as a cardinal? You're going down a bird rabbit hole, guys. I'm sorry, I'm helping you there. Is it a girl wearing a Christmas sweater with drinking birds? No, but I like that it's out of the same. Oh, it's Demita, right? Okay. Is only one part of the woman a bird? I can't answer that. I never said any of her was a bird. You guys ran with that. So no, in a way. Turtle doves. No, Scotty. Strangely specific. Is the woman with a bird on her clothing? No. Is the woman holding something? She is not. Wait, no, she's not. I had to look at it. Last week, I didn't have the image up like half the game, but I had it in my head. So, is it a pirate with a bird? No, that's Anne. Is it a woman dressed as pizza? No. But I want to meet that person. Woman disguised as food? Kind of. Yes, Scotty. Yes, it is. Is a woman dressed as a duck? I already said that. Don't worry about a hat size. Is good involved in the photo? Is food? Well, yeah, because I just said it's a woman dressed like food. So yes. Don't worry. I'm pretty smart, guys. Your typos, you're not dealing with an idiot. I knew she meant food. Woman dressed as an M&M. No, but I like the way your brain is working. That's Scotty, by the way. Is the costume a taco? No. And what does that have to do with poultry? I'm trying to help you guys. Is a woman wearing a giant chicken sandwich? No, but I want to meet her too. And I want to be the pickle on her chicken. Is a woman dressed as an egg? It is a woman dressed as an egg. Fairest one, you just won the game. Wow. That was pretty fun. Guys, give it up. It is a woman dressed as an egg. Right there. Wait. Right there. Wait, fuck. Right there. There we go. I literally moved this image from this side of the screen to that this week so I would not screw that up. But she got it right. That is a lady, and it is food related. It is poultry related. See, you all went down the whole, it must be a bird, but it isn't. And that's why I thought it was a fun thing, because it's a lady dressed as an egg. Just sitting on a wall. Looks like the 1920s, right? A cute little picture. Yeah. Fairest one, please send me. I think you've won before, but do it anyway because I'm old and feeble and I'll forget that you won. Please send me your email address. You'll receive a $10 Starbucks gift card in your email. Make sure, guys, when I send you these gifts, these prizes, that you guys check your junk mail. Oh, there's so much crap on my screen. Look at that. Another Twitch thing. Too much shit on your screen. Clean up your screen, Twitcher nerds. Put a graphic. Tell people who you are and do something creative. You have an audience. You have an audience. No one gives a shit about your mic stand and that you have cool lights near that weird little closet behind you that closes with the little accordion thing. Be entertaining. You have an audience. I will, fairest one. I only do that once. But thank you. I don't mind hearing that. Guys, so tonight's winner, fairest one won. We did the trivia, and I forgot who won that. Wait, who was it? I forgot. But 2 people won, so this show cost me $20. God damn it. No, there's always a winner to What's It With Brian and to the trivia games. Tomorrow there'll be another trivia game that'll be music related on a show that we call Beer and Songs with Brian. There is an 60 male Modesto. Am I going to Modesto? I don't want to drive to Modesto right now, Gary. Is that where you are? I can't. It's like 2.5 hours away. I'm too comfortable here, Gary. Come back tomorrow night for Beer and Songs with Brian here on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. But most of the action will be here on Twitch, as it was tonight. There will be another quiz tomorrow night. That is Beer and Songs with Brian, the show that brings the guitar out and lets you guys be part of me as I sing a song and drink a few beers. I try to make a little more elaborate beers for all the beer drinking friends out there. Thank you so much for coming to see the show. This has been Bad Advice of Brian. That graphic should be on the screen right now. Doink. If you're not a follower of me on Twitch, please be that. If you're not a subscriber to me over on Patreon, be that. Patrons, we're going to do a Coffee with Brian and a Does It Juggle this Friday. And not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, we will do a Cocktails and Craft. That is a Gen Pop show. But we're going to do more Patreon interviews coming up very, very soon. Well, we had some fun tonight. We played some game and gave advice, and people won some coffee off of me. We all met some fun and people, and we went for a run, and some of you will run after me. Bad advice was given. I hope you didn't take it seriously. And please, if you are not wearing pants and dressed like a Malort sweater and your dong is painted like a bottle of Malort, really don't do that, because that was like a joke. But seriously, do not go to your party wearing pants. The guy before was wrong. I want you to do it. Tune in tomorrow for beer and songs, and we'll sing some songs, and we'll drink some beers, and we'll tell some jokes and have stories and fun every Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's the time zone I'm in. Thank you for coming to Bad Advice. I hope you had fun. If you did, my name is Brian Howard. Please come back again. If you didn't, my name is Phil Johnson. I go by Mooney at the Ren Fair. Please issue your complaints at the nearest gig. Thanks, guys, for coming. My name is Brian. This has been Bad Advice with Brian. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you this evening. I hope you had a good time. If you did, please tell your friends about the show on Twitch, on Facebook, on all the socials. I see this guy. He's awesome. He's funny. Go check him out. He's on tomorrow night. Beer and Songs with Brian. Promote the show. Help me, help me, help me, help me. The more you guys help me, the more I can keep doing what I do for a living, which is to make people laugh, make people happy, and bring a little joy to people's lives. It's an absolute pleasure to spend my usual Mondays, but tonight, Tuesday, with you guys, and be a Patreon as quickly as you can, because soon I will be giving the codes for the vault where we're all going to go when things go sideways. Thanks for coming. I'll see you all tomorrow night for Beer and Songs with Brian. Good night, everybody.